Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Lanterns of London, episode 2. We'll be picking up from where we left off last time, which was outside of a small apothecary in the east of London in Whitechapel, investigating both the brutal murder, thrown out of a window, of Dr. Jonathan Whitlock, and also the plague that he was studying that has been called by the papers the Red Death. In this, the year of someone else's Lord, 1888. We left Oliviera Rice, Dr. Oliviera Rice, and Tristan Carleone inside the back room of the apothecary with Katrin Sato, its proprietress, with 4 patients, the young children of Annie and Thomas Cooper. The treatments that are evidently magical in nature that Katrin has been using have been proving ineffective compared to the way they would usually work. Anusha Oliviera has been using her second sight to perceive the red aura inflicting these children's lungs, along with so many other people who have caught this sickness, and the failure of the shimmering blue-green light of the tinctures that Katrin uses to treat it. We left off last time with all 4 of the children in unison clasping their hands over their ears in seeming agony as they react to a sound only the 4 of them can hear. Yes, Anisha?
Who currently has the bag with the tuning forks in?
I believe that has...
Is it me, or...
I believe that has stayed with Edmund.
Is it stayed with Edmund?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot to schlep around.
Yeah.
Correct.
I might try and get those in that case.
I was going to actually request, meanwhile, at the point when the children have this reaction, what does Skip do? Because he's with me at that point in time on just outside the shop. What does Skip do?
Oh.
Skip immediately starts barking and jumping around and seemingly sort of scratching in his ears with his paws and whimpering.
Okay. So from outside, I'm going to wrap him up. Like, I'm going to pick him up and wrap him up and kind of help him, like, cover his ears and try and do what I can for him.
Yeah. If you cover his ears, he does seem to stop shaking as violently.
Okay. That's all I know. That's all I'm doing.
I would ask the people outside to make a quick perception notice roll for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to be running to the front of the shop.
Of any kind.
This is... I'm not going to say this is to sense nature. This is not the intention of that particular skill that you're referencing.
Oh, come on, don't be difficult. There we go.
Did you call out your rolls?
Finally!
I got 3 levels of success. I rolled a 14
1.
to get 3 levels of success.
I got 1 level of success.
Okay. So, Edmund, while you're covering Skip's ears and pressing into your chest, you can hear the sound of 4 small voices wailing in agony in the back of the shop. It's muffled from where you are, but you can hear it.
Based on that, I'm going to go into the... yeah, based on that, I'm going to go into the shop still holding Skip.
Okay, as you come in through the front door, Oliviera is coming out of the back.
Have you got the case? Have you got the tuning
He's just started going mental. What's going on?
It's okay.
No, it's not. He's going absolutely mental.
He's going to be okay. I think we should try something with those tuning forks, if you don't mind. If you'd like to come in the back with us.
Yeah, of course. No problem.
Of course.
Follow through.
Yeah. Head through. And... yeah, she wouldn't take the bag. She'd kind of get your permission first, obviously.
Yeah, I'm
kind of lay a hand on it
Skip.
as if to take it, but like knows that you've got your hands full, but is like, do you mind if I...
Yeah, it's in that pocket there.
Okay. Right, she gets Gets the
Edmund?
bag, gets the tuning forks out.
Hello, Catherine. You all right?
I'm... help me. Oh. I need more hands in here. And she's trying to sort of help hold the children so they aren't going to hurt themselves. She's not trying to apply too much pressure, but stop them from sort of clawing at themselves or doing anything that might injure themselves.
Tristan is
she covering their ears?
stopping.
Or?
She's not currently. She's seeing them place their hands on their ears and they're pressing. So she's trying to make sure they're not hurting themselves is the first and foremost thing.
Okay.
I'm going to lean back out through the door that I've just walked into and shout for a bit of help.
Okay. Alice will hear that and come straight in and be like, what can I do?
Straight on through, straight on through. Help the children.
Children, right, of course.
Just stop them from hurting themselves. That's the important thing.
Will do.
Oliviera, what are you doing?
I'd like to try the lowest tuning fork, please.
Pick that one out, and as you do, you can feel it vibrating in your fingers subtly, without having struck anything.
Does anything happen?
If you tap it,
Yeah, I'd like to tap it on the edge of the desk or something.
you see all of the children ease up slightly, and you can feel Skip in your arms doesn't react as much.
Oh, that made a difference.
Whatever
Okay,
that
I keep
was, do
tapping.
more.
I keep tapping.
You keep tapping, and you can see it's not stopping them from experiencing whatever they're experiencing, but it's diminishing how bad it is. And then suddenly, as though so instantly, one moment to the next, they all just slump exhausted into the beds. You can see each of their faces is marked by the same red tears.
Oh dear.
That's not good, right?
What does Skip do?
Skip stops shaking as though he's hearing such a really loud noise.
It's okay, sunshine. It's okay.
Have they done that before?
Not that I've seen.
Is it worth us trying the rest of the tuning forks? Just testing them all out?
If the lowest was the most helpful, then...
I mean, I didn't try any of the others. I just went to counteract because evidently they were hearing a sound higher than the frequency I can.
Well, if you're going to be smashing tuning forks, I might take Skip outside so he's not so exposed.
No, that's very fair. Very fair.
I'm not sure how comfortable I am with... I mean, we'd basically be using them as guinea pigs, wouldn't we?
I mean, we're trying to
What's
save
a guinea pig?
Oh, it's a small animal that's used...
It's fine. You know what you're all
Okay.
doing. I'll make myself scarce.
Okay.
Coin with a small animal on it.
Got at most a couple of days. Okay.
I
Am I
suppose.
sensing anything at all? Anything? The sight's still present, right?
As you're looking at them, you can see the aura, as that they've been reacting, has spread up the throat, along the back, and there's little sparks behind in their heads of that red. They're fading now.
As in they're fading, or as in the aura's fading?
The auras are fading,
Okay.
spreading back down to the lungs.
Liviera?
I don't know what I'm missing.
Question. I'm now out on the street, still holding Skip. This event has just happened. I'm going to look around the street. Do I see anything of note as I look around the street?
There is a woman about 50 yards down who is doubled over. Blood streaming down her face.
Out of game. Did Oliviera ever end up trying the tincture of blue mold?
She did. It didn't work.
Okay.
So you have attempted to use blue mold to treat this illness. It hasn't had an effect.
Okay. Right, we need to continue to keep them fed and watered as much as we can. We need to make sure they don't harm themselves or anyone else. Keep them isolated here if possible.
Hide down, maybe.
Was there... out of game, were there... of the glowing tinctures that were on the table at Dr. Whitlock's, was there anything I did not recognize?
You didn't really get a good sense of what the different chemicals were. Everything had been smashed so violently it wasn't. They're even mixing together and stuff, so it's not.
Okay, given what we now know, is there anything that Oliviera would think of, for instance, the catheter, which has now been destroyed, that might help in any way, given the new evidence that we have? Anything she has in her doctor's bag?
Make me a intelligence plus doctor roll, and you may add your point in apothecary as well. So you get +1 bonus.
Apologies, I just feel like I'm grasping at stuff here. Okay, that's 3 levels of success. That's a 14.
Okay. From what you've seen, you can intuit that whatever this disease is, it's reacting to something external, something sonic. That's what the tuning fork would imply, is that the tuning fork was perhaps creating an interference pattern with another sound that you couldn't hear that was affecting the children. But what you saw was the disease inside the children reacting to that sound, moving through the body, or perhaps becoming active in the body in other parts, namely up through the spinal column and into the brain, in response to that external sound.
In that case, I think the only thing that she could do, the only thing she can grasp at, is to try all the tuning forks.
You try the tuning forks, one after the other. There's no reaction to any of them.
Nothing now. Okay. Okay, I share what I have divined from that in terms of the sonic reaction of the disease with the group who is present.
So it's some other sound that we also can't hear.
The song, presumably.
Hmm.
The red song I've heard mentioned.
I'm still outside.
I don't know how to prevent it.
Not party to this conversation.
Where's the deacon right now?
He's inside. He was going to help with the children as well.
This does have a certain level of intentionality to it, doesn't it? This isn't a plague that just happens. If there's a noise that provokes it, aggravates it, inflames it.
I head towards the entrance of the shop and I say, I finished with the tuning forks. If you want to come back in, we're having a discussion about what this could be.
Yep, come back in.
Skin
Sorry,
is
Tristan, you
snuffling
were
into your neck.
Oh, bless.
Cool. So, do people catch me up on this?
Yeah, I relay what I've relayed to everyone else in the room.
Okay.
I'll just repeat it.
How do you make a disease? That seems so...
So, are we thinking this is something to do with sound?
Something supernatural, something to do with sound.
Okay, so I might be.
Frequencies, movements.
I don't know, but I can't help but think like, what's the what did they say? What did the geezer say? The man who fell out the window, who was thrown out the window. What did he say?
He said, follow the song.
What?
And they said, Catherine.
He
I
looks
don't
at.
suppose you know a Catherine,
He
Catherine.
looks at Nathaniel. No, I don't know a Catherine, but could it be something related to St. Catherine Commons? The church in Oldgate?
Maybe.
I don't...
Is there a choir of some kind?
There's a church.
An
I don't know,
organ?
Church bell or
Bells?
organ or something.
Church
I
bells.
don't... Like, oranges and lemons, you know, that sort of thing.
Maybe that's a place
I
of
don't
protection.
know.
Maybe there's some kind of...
I could be completely wrong,
Some
but
kind
I
of-
just don't know.
Well, it's more of a lead
I-
than anything else we have.
Friends, Catherine, and she dashes out towards the front desk.
What?
Whitlock,
What?
the man you're talking about.
Yes, Jonathan.
He came here. He came here looking for my patients. Where it started.
Where did
We
it
spoke
start?
about it on the docks, the Catherine's docks,
Oh.
where the old hospital used to be.
Okay, that's where it started. Okay.
Okay.
Follow the song. It sounds like some kind of siren or... Catherine's dogs.
None of my other patients have reacted that way. I don't. But he mentioned that a lot of the patients he'd seen had come from the docks. We thought maybe that was the source of the infection. That something had come in through the port, maybe, or that it was rats like the Black Death.
I'm guessing this is something that Oliviera wouldn't have picked up on, given she's mainly been treating in Whitechapel, right?
So the St. Catherine's docks are near Whitechapel. but
Okay.
It spread initially from the docks, is what is being said, but ultimately you've been treating people the last couple of months, so maybe you didn't see some of the initial cases.
Yeah.
The first cases were dock workers.
Well, we've got that list. Do we not have a list of something?
We have a list.
That's what he asked me for. I never. Wait, where is he?
Oh, darling.
Ah.
Yeah.
Tristan finds the nearest seat for her. He was killed this morning. He was pushed out of a window in a
We don't
nearby
need to-
tenement.
We don't need to go into all details, but yeah, he's no longer with us.
The trail from there led us here.
More precisely, it led us to the butcher's.
More precisely, it led us to the butcher's.
When
And
was
then
the
to
last
here.
time you saw Tommy?
Days ago, I was worried after Annie died. I tried to help her initially. I heard that she'd found a doctor who would help her. But I was worried. I wanted to check in on him and the children, and I got there and they were... Mary hadn't come to work, so I was worried, and they were good people. Alice was good, and Annie was good people. I've not seen him in a few days. Last time I saw him, he was in bits.
Well, grief. Of course.
Someone broke into where Jonathan was. Someone destroyed some of his equipment, took some of his notes. Is there anything you would know? Anything?
He mentioned that he tried to meet with some of his colleagues and discuss matters, but that he hadn't got anywhere. that
Do you know which colleagues?
he didn't say anything beyond that. I know he was a very, well, men that wealthy and well-to-do don't tend to come into my shop often. He was a surprise. He genuinely seemed to care. We don't see a lot of that around here. At least not from people not around.
Okay. I'm thinking maybe Summer's... Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, whoever it was that got into Dr. Whitlock's, living quarters and took his notes, if he had taken notation that stated that the Catherine docks were a likely source, isn't it possible that whoever did all that might go there? Perhaps if we go, we might be able to track them down.
That makes sense. I mean, the other thing that might be worth doing, I don't know, but Madam Sato, I don't suppose you've got a map, have you?
Somewhere I've got a street map. I don't need it often. Don't travel much outside of Whitechapel.
No, it should be fine, just for a local area. What if we
disappears back into what presumably is where she lives?
So while she's away, what I'm thinking is there any value in having a look at the addresses of those victims that are listed, and just kind of starting to mark them out on a map, see if there's anything we can see there? Because
That's a very good
presumably
idea.
they'll radiate from a place.
Yeah. If we're going to follow a song,
It's got to come from somewhere, right?
She comes back with a street map. It's a bit old, but I'm sure it opens it up.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm not gonna make any marks on the map, but I'm gonna get someone to start reading out addresses, poring over the map. I'll be able to find them relatively quickly because I've lived in Whitechapel my whole life, and I'll just start kind of leaving fingers at each of the points. Is that fair?
Yeah. Also, there's no list of addresses, but Katrin's able to sort of go through the list that is from her shop and go, oh yeah, they live around there.
Right.
And it looks like it's a spread through Whitechapel. It's definitely denser towards the river. But it's towards the sort of top of the list as she goes from the bottom to the top, the more recent cases to the earlier ones. That's Davis. He worked on the docks, as did Marcus, and she's just going through the list, and the earlier it gets, there's more instances of that, either living right by or working on the docks.
I mean, I ain't no scientist, but this reads to me like it's all coming from the docks or somewhere around there. I
Yes.
think we need to do a little detour to the docks. I don't know what we're looking for though.
All of us,
I
or
suppose-
should some of us stay here and help?
I can feed them. I can keep treating them, but
I think that's all
whatever.
that can be done for now,
Maybe we can
I think.
leave the fork.
Yes. We'll leave the folks with you. If something like that happens again, the largest one.
Will do. It seemed to help soothe them at least a bit.
It wasn't just them.
What do you mean?
It wasn't just them. It wasn't just them and Skip either. There was a woman out on the street as well. So it looks like this might be wider, which is why I thought it might be a church or bell or something from a church, because that would have to cover quite a ways. And St. Catherine Coleman is only about half a mile away, but Catherine Docks is definitely that.
Dockyards have bells.
Well, let's get down to the docks then.
Ships have bells.
I suppose we'll find out when we get there.
Okay.
Let's get going.
think we
Off we
go.
go.
Okay. So the party is heading to the St. Catherine's docks.
A
As we
question.
leave the shop, I'm going to nip back in and I'm just going to say to Catherine Sato, if you see Tommy, you stay away from him, yeah?
Oh well. You see that she's stood by the workstation in the corner and she's holding what looks like part of the drawer in her hand. Do you trust those people, Edmund?
I don't know him, but Skip hasn't gone off at them yet. And I trust Skip.
She smiles ever so faintly at that. Okay.
We'll get it sorted, don't worry. I'm going to shoot.
Good luck.
Thank you, and you. And I'll exit.
Okay.
Is St. Hubert on the way to the docks or not?
St. Hubert's is not far. You could certainly loop by there and by the church and stop by if you needed to.
I'm gonna roll for this. Evens is Nathaniel does it. Oh, nope, we're not stopping.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
against us.
Interesting. Is the sight still happening, or has it worn off?
I'm going to say a few steps away from the building, it starts to fade. And at that point, I need to knock off the 3 life points.
I've already done it.
Okay. Again, your nose, just a little trickle of blood.
Yeah.
Comes down over your lip.
Do any of us notice that?
People can make me perception notice rolls.
Hate those.
Damn right. Typhoid Mary here.
Oh boy. Oh,
I don't-
no.
You're very
I don't see it. I get no levels of success on a 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
so that's
I feel
no
perceived.
successes for anyone other than Nathaniel, who notices a
Before
very...
you start describing, can I add my empathy quality to this roll?
Oh my god.
To see what sort of your main base emotion is as you're wiping that little blood away.
I will let you share that, Anisha, for Oliviera.
What's on your mind? Just surface level.
Flash of pain, and then just kind of passive routine acceptance.
Okay.
It's habit. It's born of habit.
I will say, given one of your other qualities, which means you're very good at spotting the minutiae of people, as she wipes this blood away, there's a moment where she sort of tilts her head down, and you catch in her eyes a reflective gleam at the back of her pupils, not dissimilar to what you spot in cat's eyes at night.
Gotcha. Mental notes being taken.
It's only because the glasses slip down her nose for a moment, revealing them.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're heading to the dock.
Oh, he's not commenting on it.
You're heading to the
Oh,
dock.
that scares me more.
By this point,
This
we'll
is
say
just
it's-
Reno.
By this point, we'll say it's getting towards sort of mid to late afternoon. The docks are busy. Lots of people yelling back and forth. Freight is being taken on and off ships, loaded onto carts and carriages and taken to different parts of the city, loaded back onto ships. It is a busy, almost semicircular dockyard. Does anyone who is unfamiliar with like Whitechapel or the history of London, I would say medical history counts here too, please make me an intelligence knowledge roll to know something about the St. Catherine's docks.
I'm going to roll for this one just because I've lived there my whole life.
You've lived there your
I'm-
whole life, yeah.
Intelligence.
I'm gonna-
I don't.
Knowledge,
No.
intelligence.
I'm gonna say that I think Tristan probably has a book that accounts for some of the local history. So
Yeah.
he quickly thumbs through it, taking it out of his satchel.
Yeah, you pluck out a book from your collection that's in your satchel, The History of Whitechapel.
I will not be
levels.
rolling because I'm pretty sure Alice would know anything.
That's entirely fine.
Same with
On-
Oliviera.
I'm going to give so we've got one success for Edmund, which you're aware of the St. Catherine's docks. You're not quite able to put your finger on why they're called that. Tristan, you find a passage in this book that you've got that indicates that it's called St. Catherine's because it was the original site of St. Catherine's Hospital, which was a monastic hospital that closed earlier this century and was eventually levelled and turned into a series of sort of dock warehouses and apparatus. But originally this was a monastic hospital.
I share this fact.
Would I have heard anything about that hospital from Father Sullivan?
I think it was a Church of England one, so maybe, but it wouldn't be of direct connection to
Gotcha.
the Huberts being a Catholic church.
Okay.
But the docks are lively. They are definitely occupied, and now that you're looking for it, you can see little dried patches of blood on the odd cheek, red eyes, where there's been some hemorrhaging in the eyeball. More and more of the people around you.
Oh dear.
Is there any kind of reference to a song anywhere? The name of a ship or
Make me a
anything
perception
as
notice
well?
roll.
Okay.
All of us?
Certainly, if you're all looking for it.
Perception notice.
Oh!
The dice are being very rude.
That is
Oh.
3
Wow,
levels
we
of
go.
success. That is a 13.
Okay.
12 for me and 2 levels.
I rolled a 0. Well, I rolled an 8 and I got 0 levels of success.
Just short as well. God damn it.
Okay.
Reaching out, patting Reno's hand virtually. It'll be okay.
Is Edmund rolling, or is Edmund not focused on this?
Edmund is not focused on this.
Okay.
He's focused on Skip and keeping an eye on him.
Okay. Olivia, there's no. You're seeing a few of the ships go by. None of them have a name about the song. There's no reference to sirens or anything like that.
Okay.
However, through your success, you did think about the bells you saw before, and you could see at the top of one of the dock buildings there is a large bell housed in a belfry. There's a metallic glint that catches the lowering sun for a moment next to the bell. It looks almost like a thin copper wire.
As if someone's hijacked the bell in some way. Someone's hijacked the bell. Is there any way to
Okay.
get up to it?
You'd probably have to go into the warehouse and find a way of climbing up. Now, these warehouses would obviously be private space, so how you get into them is up to you.
I relay that to the group.
Well, I'm sure we can find someone to let us in. If we let them know that we're investigating, surely they'll be amenable.
Hmm.
I think you might
Darling.
need to rethink where you are right now, my dear. This is the docks. These are harsh people.
Well, yes, but surely they have some.
When was the last
Desire
time
to
you were at
help.
docks, miss? Any kind.
Well,
trust the
never,
experience.
I admittedly.
Yeah, trust the experience on this one. You want to make yourself very much in the centre of our little gaggle.
It's alright, Alice, you want to know.
You want, yeah, you're absolutely right. You want to know, but just without being obvious, notice people's eyes are roaming over this way, particularly your direction, young miss.
Oh,
Oh,
over all of us except perhaps yourself.
All right, I'll try not to take offence at that.
why? I know
Right.
I'm wearing rather bright colours, but
Friends, I think we need to focus on the task at hand.
That's a fair point.
Yes, of course, of course.
How
Terribly
do we
sorry.
get into this warehouse?
Now,
By stealth?
I would like to roll perception, notice, and specifically focus on the building. And I'm going to... no, I'm not. I'm just going to roll flat. And that is 2 levels of success on an 11.
2 levels of success. You walk down the length of this particular building and you see there is a sort of space between 2 of the buildings, which is 2 of the warehouses, which is a bit narrower and is currently not in particular use. And there is a winch that leads up to one of the sort of higher levels. It's currently raised, but there's a few boxes, also like a cart. You think maybe if someone climbed up there and then jumped, they could grab onto that and then climb up and then probably lower it from above. That would be a way of getting in on a higher floor.
Okay. I relay all of that to the team. I mean, I'm more than happy to give it a go. I'm not the strongest ox in the caravan, but I can give it a go.
Tristan is already taking off his greatcoat.
Oh. Are you a good jumper, Mr. Carlian?
Bother. He looks around now that he's got his greatcoat in his hands, and he's like, "Who am I giving it to among this motley?" I think he hands it to Edmund as a peace offering.
Thank you kindly. I think that would probably be best being held by somebody else, my friend. And I hand it off to Nathaniel.
I'll hold it very respectfully.
Yeah. I'm very conscious of my grubby clothes.
Well then. Nothing to do it but to do it.
Can I get a dexterity acrobatics roll from Tristan, please?
You may. 3 levels of success.
You quickly mantle up onto this series of boxes and do a sort of crouch down and then jump and clear quite a significant distance, grabbing onto the heavy iron hook at the bottom of this winch, which jerks ever so slightly under your weight and then stops as the winching mechanism holds. And you're able to hand over hand get up to the winch and then crawl along this beam towards the open sort of then swing down in through the open door onto the upper floor. There is a heavy winch that's currently locked in place that would lower this down to ground level.
From below, as you're doing this, you hear, "Piss and bones, he's strong." Sorry, miss.
Oh, it's quite all right. I was thinking the same thing. Different language, of course, but very much so.
Tristan lowers the winch.
The winch could be used to lift people up or climb. It would only need to be a single success on a strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics to get up.
Okay.
Edmund's going to stay on the ground level with Skip. Purely from the logistics of trying to get Skip up as well as himself. He's not leaving Skip behind, and people need to keep an eye out and provide interference if need be, so Edmund's going to do that.
You do notice there are doors on the ground level that could conceivably be opened from the inside. They'll just be latched at the moment, so...
Okay, Alice is going to go up. I'm going to try to do the acrobatics dex thing.
Okay, have you roll?
Oh, Lord. Hustle your bustle.
I don't think I have anything to add on to that, so...
Edmund is going to studiously
No.
look at the ground.
What?
5 levels of success.
On a
What?
10 on the die,
That's
and
a
a roll of 17.
critical success.
Mm-hmm.
That is beautiful. Would you like to describe how Alice does this?
So for a second, it almost seems like she's gonna just sort of like meekly jump and try and, catch on. But then she sort of puts her parasol under her under her arm and just does this like really, like, especially since she's wearing a dress like this, impressive like run and leap and jump and vault and just like I I didn't know I could do that. Magnificent.
What you hear from below is
Well,
piss and bones.
Sorry, did you say this thing could be lowered down?
I mean, I believe it has been lowered down. For some
It
reason,
has.
what Alice has done is looked at this, gone, okay, he's
Oh.
lowered it down, how kind of him, and just run, sort of parkoured off the boxes and
Okay.
jumped through the open door.
See,
out
I
the door.
thought he hadn't lowered it yet. That's why she did that.
No, that's fine. I actually like the idea that she's done that having seen the rope. We say she incorporated a swing on the rope into getting through the door, but she's done it with significantly more aplomb than...
It's like that thing of one person running through a door and leaving a shape, and someone else just coming along and just doing the door handle and just walking through. So you made it much harder for yourself.
I'm not.
But did it with
bothered.
aplomb.
But it was spectacular. It was very spectacular.
Tristan gives her a small round of applause.
It's wonderful.
Thank you.
Is anyone else trying to go up through here? Is anyone going to sneak down and try and open all the doors?
I'm gonna go. up as
Oliviera
well.
is going to step onto the thing and be winched, I think.
Okay, I'm going to say the winch is designed to move heavy boxes, so you've got a foot through the hook, and with a winching, you're able to sort of be brought up to level, at which point, with two of you doing it, Alice is able to sort of offer a hand and pull you towards the door and pull you through. Takes a little bit of balance, but you manage it.
Yeah, she didn't want to damage medical equipment, so...
And the deacon, is the deacon going it the same way or climbing?
I'm going up, and am I gonna make someone else winch me up?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Let winch me up.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Winch me up, Scotty.
None of us are Scottish. Okay, we winch him up.
Okay.
We
You're-
winch.
Again, you're able to step through on the upper floor. So it's designed so there's quite a thin sort of space in the middle of the building where you can see down to the floors below. There are very, very wide sort of platforms at each level, 4 going up to the ceiling. Or actually more than about 6 going up to the ceiling at the top of this warehouse. The ground floor
So
is 2
much.
floors below you. So you can look down and see there are boxes down there. There are also occasionally dock workers going back and forth. It doesn't look like the back of the warehouse is particularly busy. And there are stairs going up to the levels above you.
Are there any going
We're
down to
not
the
really
ground floor
looking
so we can unlatch the front for Edmund to come in?
There are some downstairs. To get downstairs without being spotted, you think you're going to need to sneak, so it would be a dexterity crime roll.
Okay.
Is it? Okay.
Who's the most dexterous of us?
I mean, Tristan is the most dexterous, but not necessarily the most stealthy.
I was gonna say,
Is it
like,
dexterity
how
crime?
stealthy is Alice going to be in her brightly coloured dress, like strolling about inside a warehouse?
I think that should be best left to someone else.
Very well.
Austin?
Can I?
2 levels of success.
I was not 2 levels of success, you're able to sneak down. Thankfully, the stairs go at the back of the warehouse, so you're able to get over to a door and unlatch it and open it a short ways to not let in too much light and alert anyone. From your perspective, Edmund, the door not far, a few paces away from you, just opens a crack and you can see through it. Tristan beckoning you over.
Okay, I walk over, I go in. Right before I go in, I look down at Skip and I go, graveyard quiet.
And you just hear a slight click of teeth snapping together as his mouth very firmly snaps shut.
Excellent.
Such a
And here we
good
go.
boy.
He's just full of tricks, isn't he?
Such a good
He
boy.
knows he can't be loud in the graveyard.
Up we go.
You're able to make your way back up the stairs and meet everyone on the second floor. Doesn't look like anyone at the moment is using the higher floors. You presume this is where freight that doesn't need to move as quickly is stored. There are definitely some piles of boxes and dust sheets on things, so it looks like this area of the warehouse isn't used as frequently.
Up to the bell, or
Seems to be
Is-
the
is
most
there
suspicious
anything-
thing.
Yes.
yeah? Is there anything I notice leading down from the where the bell would be, like any wires coming down or anything connected up? Any kind of? I'm
Now-
picturing like a. Oh, I've forgotten the name of it. The thing where this leads onto this, leads onto this, leads onto this. I've forgotten the.
Like a Rube
technical
Goldberg
term.
machine.
Thank you. That one. Yeah.
Nothing quite as complicated as that, but now that you look for it, you can look up through the negative space, leaning out for a second, hoping not to be seen from below. There is a point where you can clearly see the wires going connecting into the belfry, which looks to be in the center of the building. The wire comes down from there, connects to one of these sort of support pillars, the metal support pillars holding up these platforms, and appears to be sort of stapled to it going down to the lower level.
Odd.
I think we should check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should.
Couldn't agree more.
Can we cut the cable already? Just in
I was
case.
wondering, but I kind of want to see where it leads first. Maybe some people should stay down and be ready to cut the wires and cables, and some people should head up and have a look at the bell. Maybe.
That makes sense. Can we see how much tension the cable this cable is under? Is it relatively loose, or is it like under tension?
It does look to be under tension.
Okay, how thick is the cable?
About maybe a quarter inch.
Okay,
It's
so
fairly
gonna-
hefty copper wire.
Yeah, so it's going to take some doing for us to actually do anything to that, and I don't think we've got any of the equipment to be able to deal with that right now.
You'd need either bolt cutters or a very, very violent strike, which might alert people.
Yeah.
And we
okay.
didn't bring any of the tuning forks with us.
No, we left them with the children.
Knew I should
Okay.
have brought a cleaver.
There was a full selection of the back of the butcher shop as you needed.
I know.
I mean, I have a.
Do you have a bone saw?
What do you have there? A knife? No, I have a knife.
Oh,
It's not gonna be any good on
trust,
couple.
we have
I
enough
have
of
two
those.
knives.
How adorable.
I have.
I'm
Do I share that yet? That could be quite funny.
conscious.
Shoot it!
I'm conscious that the longer we stand here, the more conspicuous we are. I think Edmund's going to be acutely aware of that and go, well, look, why don't we go up onto the roof? We're not
Yeah.
going to get seen there very easily. We can study it, make a plan, and then execute.
I agree.
Makes sense.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We go.
You're able to head up. Getting onto the roof is going to be a little bit difficult. You can see there is a ladder that leads up to a skylight. It is something you can climb up. The belfry would be accessible from the roof. What you can see is, like many warehouses, there's a very thin sort of corrugated roof and some thin sort of glass windows. You might make noise being on it. Also, it doesn't look like it would necessarily support a lot of weight. It would probably support maybe one or two of you, probably not all of you. And if any of you stood in the glass, you would probably fall through.
Okay.
Well, who wants to
So-
go up?
I'm gonna look around the group, and I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong here, Xander,
Mhm.
but I believe that Alice and Edmund are the two lightest within the group.
Probably yes.
Cool. I would make that observation to the group,
Well,
and and I don't mean to put too fine a point on it, but after seeing the way you handled yourself getting in here, Alice, Miss, forgive me.
Not at all.
I think it makes sense for you to be the one to jump up there, lickety split, and see what you can find.
well, I'm fairly certain that was a fluke, but I would be happy to try again.
Sure.
Let's go.
How does one have a fluke jump?
Okay. The two of you head up the ladder. As you come out, there is a slight wind carrying the not great smell of the Thames over the building. Granted, only Alice wrinkles her nose at that.
Oh, this is why I haven't been to the docks before.
And the cry of seagulls as you move across towards the belfry. Again, you can take it slowly.
I'm going to do a quick look around on the actual surface of the roof itself. If there are seagulls around, if there's any fresh droppings or anything like that, that could be slippy patches. I will very carefully make the point to Alice because I don't want to freak her out with seagull shit everywhere.
There definitely is some up here, and you can sort of indicate to her to step around it. But you're able
yes,
to sort
of course.
pick your way across the roof towards the belfry. Are you examining the bell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is going to be an intelligence engineering roll, and you can confer a point in inventor if you have it.
Okay. Intelligence engineering with a point in inventor. I'm going to use a drama point for this because I feel like this is important.
This can be a heroic feat. That's absolutely fine.
I am teetering on top of a large building in the docks with a very young lady that I'm acutely aware of how delicate she is.
Oh.
And with that, you can see down below you, there is the sort of space down into the warehouse below. It's a 4-story drop, 5-story, no, even more, 6-story drop from where you are.
Oh damn!
It would be bone breaking, if not just outright lethal. But do you want to gloat about your success there, Sean?
I may have rolled a 25. I may have got 7 levels of success.
Which is good, because Alice rolled a 7 and has no levels of success.
You're able to take a small tool out of your pocket and just pop a casing on this small machine that appears to have been affixed on the underside of the top of the belfry and is attached to the bell. It looks like this wire connects into it, and it appears to have some sort of crystal inside it, blood red. But everything else about it looks like it would amplify whatever else is coming through that wire and then confer that into the bell, using it effectively as a sonic amplifier, as best as you can tell.
Okay. In studying this device, and I'm communicating all of this to Alice, even just if I'm just kind of rubber ducking and just for the sake of externalizing what I'm observing, also so that if I fall to my death, then she can at least tell everybody else what was seen. The crystal itself, how securely does that look like it's held in place?
It's got literally some small copper clips that have sort of been bent around to hold it in place. It looks like it's a hexagonal crystalline structure.
Okay. First things first, I'm going to try and reach it and remove the red crystal.
Okay, I'm going to say that involves leaning out into the belfry, into the negative space, so I'm going to need a dexterity acrobatics check from you.
And then they had the first death of the campaign.
Session 2.
Come on.
Here we go. I'm not drama pointing this.
Would you like a handout, just so
No,
you can
I'll
lean
be
out a little further?
fine. I'll be fine.
As he says that, he steps out and sort of goes to grab it, and you grab it, pull it out, and as you do, the momentum of pulling it, you sort of slip, go, at which point a parasol just hooks into the back of your coat and pulls you back from over the edge.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Not a problem. I certainly didn't want to see someone else fall and die today.
As you do that, there's a feeling in the air that disappears, and you didn't notice it until it was gone. It felt like there was a faint hum coming off the bell, but you'd only noticed it in its absence. Does that make sense? Like when a sound, white noise goes away, which... You wonder how long you've been hearing that.
I look over to Alice. Did you hear that stop as well?
Yes, I felt it as well. How long had that been going? I hadn't even noticed.
I wonder.
All of you felt that.
Okay. Piss and bones. Sorry.
It's quite all right. This is not hardly the time for formalities.
How on earth are we going to make it so we can't just put another crystal in there? I don't want to bash it with anything, because that'll basically be a really big ruddy bell.
Well, yes, but... Well, actually, yes, that would draw attention to us, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps we don't have to bash it. Are there wires inside that we could conceivably cut with something? Or perhaps Dr. Rice could throw up one of her knives.
I'll tell you what. How is it affixed to the inside of the bell?
Looks like it's been screwed in to the housing underneath.
I would hate to impose on you. Miss
Impose
Alice.
away. Whatever I can do to help.
Your umbrella, I couldn't bother you to borrow that for just a moment, could I?
Well, yes, but do be careful with it. It was a gift. It was a gift. And she hands it over.
Thank you. And is it metal pointed at the very end? The usual like stub that they've got at the end to protect the
Yeah,
end?
it appears to do. Yeah.
What I'd like to do is I'd like to try and prise off, like lever off against the inside of the bell to have the device fall off.
You know what might be a really good tool for that? A shovel.
Which I don't have on me.
You able to jab the umbrella under and just prise it. I'm going to need a strength athletics check.
Oh Lord.
Isn't it awful if you don't have the tools of your trade with you?
It's awful. On a roll of an 8 and 0 level success, it's really firmly affixed, and the wire that's going into it is very, very firmly sort of bolted into place as well. The wire does look to go down into the warehouse as well. From what you can tell from the machine, the signal it's intended to amplify comes through that wire. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. I'm going to hand the umbrella back.
If I may, perhaps you loosened it. I could give it a try if you'd like.
Well, I mean, it's an awful high drop there, miss.
It's all right. I'm not afraid.
All right, but do be careful. I will endeavour to catch you should you stumblage or something.
Thank you, sir. You're a scholar and a gentleman.
Oh, neither of us. I'll do my best.
All right, so Alice is going to try a... athletics is here. Yeah, she's going to try a strength athletics.
Certainly.
I'm thinking... You know what? For the sake of comedy, I'm going to use a drama point, just so that she actually does...
Yeah, you can absolutely make a drama point for the comedy. There is a loud clatter as the thing just, along with a fair chunk of the concrete in the upper part of the belfry, just crumbles away and slams down against the bottom of the belfry, dangling by this heavy copper wire.
Well, goodness gracious. It looks like you did loosen it after all. Thank you.
No problem, Miss Alice. I'm conscious that probably made quite a lot of noise down there, so we should probably think about making quite a fast exit.
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
Cautiously, of course.
Oh, yes, certainly.
So what exactly have we been witnessing from where we are?
You felt this. It's not a sound. It wasn't a hum or anything you could hear, but this feeling dissipate, like a vibration, like when you can feel the bass before you can hear it when you're near a concert.
Yeah.
Just vanishes. And then a minute or two later, there is a clattering sound above. Something pings metallically off the bell, and you see a chunk of concrete just flutter down, like fall down through the negative space in the middle of this warehouse. And looking up, you can see dangling by the copper wire this sort of machine casing, just sort of swinging back and forth gently from where it's been displaced.
Okay, so we have the crystal in our possession.
You don't
You don't
do it
know
yet.
about the crystal. That's something. That
Oh no,
Edmund
sorry.
has got.
Out of character, we have the crystal
Yes.
Out
that
of
was
character,
taken
Edmund has
out of the
taken that.
machine,
Yes.
and the rest of the machine has clattered down to the floor of the warehouse.
No, the rest of the machine is dangling by the wire. Some of the concrete that was underneath, it was affixed to, has
Got
been
it.
broken.
Okay, and the wires and things are still affixed and running all the way down.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, go on.
Question: where has Skip been in all of this?
That's a good question. Did you take Skip with you?
No, I left Skip behind.
Skip is stood between all of you, just looking between you periodically. In
Oh,
this way that sort of is like,
oh, baby.
my dad has a Welsh Terrier, and there is a specific look he gives people, which is, "You're not my dad." Not necessarily a mean look or an aggressive look. It's just mildly disappointed.
Can I give
Baby.
you a friendly reminder of a specific quality I took?
Do you have
Yeah.
animal? Yeah.
Yeah.
Apart from the deacon, who is as he looks around, he sees you and goes, "Friend!" and sort of runs over to the deacon and
Aw.
just flops over onto his back and awaits his treatment.
How did
Cute.
Skip react when the crystal was removed from the device?
Right.
There is a brief moment where he kind of shakes his body, like that whole sort of like vibrating shake that goes nose to tail. But he looks like for a moment he's about to bark and then realizes he's graveyard quiet, just sort of slinks back down.
Oh,
He's so good. He's so
the goodest.
Good. The goodest of boys.
Hmm.
Oh,
Perfect.
right.
So
Did
by
we?
Yeah.
Sorry,
by this
go on.
point, by this point, I'm going to suggest that we've managed to navigate our way back and clamber down.
Aha.
Yeah.
Aha.
And we're sort of
Can
relaying
I-
what just happened to everybody
Yeah.
else.
Can I just ask, did we notice either on our way up or as we're heading down now where the wires are thinnest?
The wire is solidly thick down. It's about quarter inch wide. It looks like it's going down to the ground floor of the warehouse. Where it goes from there, you can't see from here.
Okay, I think that's where we head then.
But sorry, before that, Edmund was going to say something.
Yeah, I'm conscious that I still have this crystal. I am also conscious that I am not the most strong of us, so I'm going to tap Tristan on the shoulder or draw his attention in some way.
Yeah.
I think it might be best if you were to hang on to this, good sir. From what I've seen, you seem to be a sturdy fellow, so I think it'd be best if you had this rather than me. I don't have the constitution for looking after this in the event of something happening.
How big is the crystal? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, Tristan.
It's one of those refractors from Mega Man Legends.
Well, I've already had one cursed thing in this coat today, and he.
I barely
Sticks it
held
in.
it.
No, not you, Gosling.
Oh. Have we all seen / heard about the crystal?
I would say at this point, everything's
Yeah,
been conferred to you, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, mind if I have a quick look before you put it
Oh.
away?
Certainly.
Okay, I would like an intelligence science roll from you, please.
Yay!
Ooh, can I do that too?
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
science!
I'm not going to be any
Woohoo!
good at it, but I would like to as well.
Can I do
3 success levels.
Can I do something like an occultism or something like that, or is this all science?
You could do an occultism roll.
I'd like
Ah!
occultism intelligence. roll.
Drat. That is a 10, so that is 1 level of success.
Ooh,
Oh no,
Oof,
no.
that's interesting.
Ooh, we're covered though. We're covered. We're fine.
Witchcraft.
both
Levels of
sides.
Success.
So I'm going to go through.
Nice.
Yeah, so what we've got is Nathaniel unfortunately rolled a 0. Alice didn't roll for this one. We
No,
have,
she wouldn't know anything.
1 for success level for Oliviera, and 3 for Tristan Carlion with science, and 3 for Edmund with occultism. So first I'm going to start with Oliviera. This looks like it's a hexagonal red crystal. It might be a form of beryl. Just looking at it, you aren't certain. Geology isn't necessarily your strongest suit.
Sure.
Now, Tristan, this is an interesting item you have in your hand because it's this deep blood red crystal. It's darker than rubies you've seen. It might have been a garnet, but as you're holding it and turning it over in your hands, hold it up to the light. It's so even and quite large. Now, you know the crystals can be grown in solution. This looks like one of those. It looks artificial in some way, created. And there are no marks suggesting that it's been machined down to size. It looks like it's been grown to this size for a purpose, which is difficult to do. Similarly, on a 3-level success in occultism, you've heard of crystals that can have magical properties, and that being something that some people believe. You've also heard about crystals being grown by alchemists, specifically with particular purposes in mind. The famous one, of course, being the Philosopher's Stone, that's used to extend life. But there are, again, in this sort of time where the occult and witchcraft is again coming back into a period of being particularly frowned upon, there are talks of alchemists growing crystals for all kinds of nefarious purposes and using them.
Okay. I have been holding that crystal with my bare hands, haven't I?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything. I'm gonna keep that information to myself, because I know that occult knowledge within this group, particularly with Nathaniel there, that's not something that I want to raise as being something that I have any information about whatsoever, given that we've got a man of the cloth here.
Inquisition.
What
a show.
I was very aware earlier of like the sudden nosebleed. I was like, this looks like I've been demonically possessed. And he's just noticed it and said nothing. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited for that conversation if it ever occurs.
The other thing that... Yeah, sod it. The other thing he's going to do, having just touched the crystal and handed it over, is he's going to just kind of scratch his face very quickly and then quickly lick his thumb.
Explode.
Cool. Okay.
Tristan, on the other hand, will absolutely share what he's... Did you just taste that?
Did I what?
Edmund, would you
It's not
please make
lolly.
me a constitution roll? You may add
Oh,
1
boy.
point for resistance to disease.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Three levels
On
of success.
3 levels of success, we will discover whether that was sufficient to lick the disease and avoid catching anything.
He's a sturdy soul.
Jesus.
Don't lick rocks. Don't lick rocks.
But they're so tasty.
What?
Don't lick the rocks.
I mean,
about
salt is a
salt?
rock. Should we not like that?
No.
Rocks fall, Edmund dies.
Don't lick stuff. Don't lick stuff.
If I may, I have an idea about what we should do next.
Don't lick it.
Well,
Don't
no,
lick stuff.
I wasn't going to. But I had a thought.
Sorry, back in character.
Yeah.
All of that
All-
was me. Olivier was just like,
Yeah. Well, all of this is clearly deliberate. Someone set this up, someone made this, put that crystal in, and I don't think it's a coincidence that we felt something disappear when we took it out. I have a strong sense this might be connected to the Red Death and everything else, but it's been set up by someone. And now that we've broken it, they'll likely be coming to see what happened. I suggest we stake this place out and perhaps catch them in the act.
That is a good idea.
that's a very fair point.
That's a very good idea.
The alternative would be to follow the cable to where it comes from.
I mean, we can do both.
How
Heading down anyway.
How busy is the warehouse?
Not massively. You would need to sort of... I would say that the way we'd roll that to avoid the issue of like everyone rolling a stealth check and therefore one person being guaranteed to fail is you could nominate someone to basically be a pathfinder to find a route through the warehouse that isn't going to get noticed and follow the cable down and then get everyone else down there once.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
what
happy,
shall it be?
I'm happy to. What would the roll be for that?
That would be a crime dexterity roll.
Before we get to that roll, can I look around for something to defend myself with in the case that we do meet someone?
I have a spare knife still. I said I'd be happy to give out.
A bit too violent for a man of the cloth, but I appreciate.
Okay.
I'm looking for
you-
something blunt.
Cleric rules.
You can use the other end of the knife.
Let me.
A metal pipe or something. Just
Odds or evens?
I'm gonna say odds again because
Because it has to roll for us at some point. No, it doesn't. That was
No,
an
it
easy.
Not a
doesn't.
one.
No, it doesn't.
you know when it was odds when I said evens to go get
Yeah.
something at
Mhm.
St. Hubert's. That's when it did.
I'll
just
tell you
punch.
what. I'll tell you what. You can find a small sort of sturdy length of wood because there's tons of boxes. Some of them will have broken. Small sturdy length of wood, which
Okay.
would be the equivalent of a small club, which you can find in the equipment spreadsheet.
No metal pipes today.
No metal pipes today.
And I'm going to roll crime dex for pathfinding, if that's what we're doing.
Sorry.
Yep, crime dex for pathfinding to get down. To that
I
level,
love
yeah.
I love that we can roll for crime. I just
What are we doing? Crime.
crime.
Let's do a crime. Okay, I'm going to roll crime dex.
DK, roll crime.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
13, 3 levels of success.
Good
On
crime.
3 levels of success, you're perfectly able to get down and
I
put
do
you
the whole,
tonight.
I do the whole Kronk thing. Like I'm doing my own theme music as I'm dodging people. And everyone else is just walking behind me, going, "What is he doing?"
There is a so you go down the stairs. The stairs are a little bit sheltered at the bottom by a series of large boxes that cover you from sea. You're able to sort of duck down and crouch behind another layer and see where the wire comes down. It appears to essentially come from the down the support to the ground floor, and then be fixed to the underside of the platform above. And then run to the wall and then go down where it appears to go down through a grate in the floor that looks to be intended to drain standing water.
Okay. Looking around, is there any kind of trapdoor or any lower level that we can see access to, or is it not?
Make me a perception notice roll.
Okay.
Have we all reached the same point now? Or
Yeah, so
Yeah, we'll do.
you're a ways behind, yeah. But you're able to sort of follow along.
Okay. I'll make a perception notice roll too.
Dan,
Yeah,
level
same.
13 with 3 levels of success.
Rolled an 8 with
Perception
0
notice,
success.
Perception notice.
Don't
Notice.
fail me
perception.
now.
Let's have a
Stop
look.
being down. I'm having such a good time.
You haven't
Ah.
rolled.
It's the
Nope.
highest the lowest I could have got to get any kind of success. That's a 9, so 1 level.
So
That kind of
our-
works, though.
Our best success on this is 3 levels success from Edmund.
Yeah.
You can't see a trapdoor in the warehouse itself, but the grate looks intended to drain water. And what I will give you for this is, you've been around the docks long enough that you understand how they work. You're right by the Thames, and water will be flowing directly out into the Thames through large pipes, through tunnels that go back and forth. So you think one way in to that level would be to go down to the water line and see if you can get either a small boat out and figure out what sort of parallel with that, or see if you can get down to the beach if the tide is out, which actually at this time of day suspects it would be in by now.
Perfect. Again, I communicate that very quietly to everybody else who's here, and I kind of indicate rather than say towards the exit. via the door that was opened by Tristan when I entered.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we do that.
The way?
You're able
Where we
to
go?
get back into the alley. So, you are in the warehouse. You have found this grate that leads out towards the river, and that is where the wire is going. You've got back out into the alley. Skip
Yeah.
is looking up at you quizzically now that you're back out in the alley.
Oh,
He makes the smallest bark he's capable of making.
No.
Oh yeah, that's all right. Yeah, Skippy Dip, we're done with graveyard silence. You're all good. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? And like belly scritches and ear scritches and all sorts.
He's such a good boy.
I do hope he warms up to us soon. I would love to pet him.
He takes a while.
That's fair enough.
As many of us do.
I suppose.
Right.
So, River?
Sure.
It's
Do we have a plan?
not 40 yards to the river from where you are. So as you walk over, you can see the docks are busy, and as you predicted, several of your group are drawing glances. Mostly Alice, particularly the bright clothing and the very rich clothing around here, which is an area which theft and pickpocketing and looking is not uncommon, but also being a very pretty young woman. The tide has come in and is currently sort of periodically, the river is splashing against the stone of the pier that you're stood on. There are some sort of wooden piers going out into the water. There are quite a few large ships that come and sort of park at some of those, where some of the winches from the warehouses are able to sort of carry some of the heavier stuff off their decks. There also looks to be a few smaller rowing boats and stuff sort of moored up on the piers as well.
Okay. Someone is gonna probably be best to walk out onto the pier a little ways and just have a little look-see back towards us and see if they can see where these exit tunnels are from the water drainage. Now, I don't want to cause offence or anything, young ladies, or miss or doctor, forgive me, but
None
it
taken.
might be a bit conspicuous if it was one of yourselves.
Completely
Of course.
understood.
Deacon, you, sorry, but you would also stick out like a sore thumb. So, it's, I would put forward, suggest, recommend that it's either myself or yourself, Mr. Travis.
Mr. Travis?
Yeah, Mr. Travis.
Oh, it's Tristan.
Mr. Tristan, my apologies, Mr. Tristan. Sorry.
I do believe that you would be somewhat less conspicuous than I.
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't mind doing that if you like. That's fine.
Okay.
Are you certain?
Yeah, sure.
Walking out onto the piers and looking back at the group, you can see there is roughly parallel to where the grate was. You can see there is quite a large sort of opening in the stone at the edge of the river. It's just above the waterline at the moment. You can see a small channel in the base of it where clearly stuff like effluent and rainwater is intended to sort of pour out. It looks like it leads back into the dark. It's enough that you would be able to walk stooping a little bit. The others might need to bend at the waist to get through, but it's walkable.
Okay. As I'm walking back along the pier, I want to just kind of like scope out how securely those boats are. The little rowing boats. I want to scope out just how secure they are. Are they just tied?
They're just tied. they're clearly being used quite frequently by people here on the docks. They're probably stored more securely overnight, and a lot of them are kind of being taken and used periodically, though it looks at this time, because you've been sort of doing this now for a little while, the sun's going down, people are starting to clock off work, the big ships have seemingly left. It looks like most of them are being sort of left for the moment while people are sort of squaring things away in the warehouses.
Okay. At that point, I return to the group and communicate everything that I've seen.
Is there someone we need to ask to use these boats, or are they for free use?
Oh, my precious flower.
I am inexperienced, but I will learn.
Yeah, what he said.
I believe this is more of a forgiveness, not permission sort of moment.
Ah.
And
Well, if
fortunately,
it's-
we have someone skilled in forgiveness. Shall we?
If it's for the greater good, I certainly don't mind breaking some rules.
Laws, darling. This is a law.
Well, again,
Just
Good
be
for you,
fair.
Alice.
forgive me, but a group of 5 getting in a little rowing boat, rowing over to a wall,
Oh, I assumed we'd be taking more than one.
disappearing into the wall, looking like we do, we're going to stick out like a garrel of sore thumbs.
True.
How okay, looking at the legs on the pier,
Mhm.
is there a water stain at the top of the legs on the pier indicating that the tide is going out?
No, this is high tide.
Right. So we have multiple hours before it's then going to be 6 hours before we can then do anything.
Before it gets down to the point where you think from where you'd see you probably need to be able to climb up to get to there when it's low tide as well.
Okay. Understood.
Can I? I have the 6-point version of the faith quality, which
Mhm.
means that I can draw, what was it, 2 points worth of pulling strings for connections related to my faith. Do
You
I?
have those already in a more senior member of the clergy. That's a specific
Oh,
person.
There, that's a person. I thought maybe then without the quality, do I know someone who works in the docks who has a boat?
As in, you're asking if someone is in the congregation that you tend to.
Yeah.
Make me a. Oh, okay, we'll just do this again. It's only one time. You've got to get it right. Odds or evens?
Odds.
Come on.
That's a 3. So everyone's having this
Yes.
conversation. You spot a man called Samuel, who's currently tending to one of the boats, and just he's Catholic. He goes to St. Hubert's.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Oh, pardon, Deacon. Didn't see you there. What brings you to docks?
I was helping Edmund with his patrols, and we're investigating something, and we would require a boat to go have a look at something, and I was wondering if you could help out.
I'm only really meant to use these for work, sir, but do you need to go far?
Not far at all.
Yeah, right then. He sort of looks around shiftily slightly, but yeah, all right, and he sort of just starts uncoiling the rope. Could you... Oh. Do you need to... Do the young ladies need a hand?
Oh, no, it's quite all right. I can handle myself.
All right, miss. He looks very confused as he sort of goes to try and offer a hand, and then looks at his hand and takes his hand back. They go, please, feel free.
Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you. I
Thank
think
you.
a nice boat ride is just what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're able to all alight on this rowing boat, which starts to sit quite low in the water once all of you are in there, along with Skip. I could come with and row if you need.
We'll take it from here, Samuel. Peace be with
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And as she passes by him, Alice is going to reach into her bag and pull out like a small change purse and just be like, "Here, for your trouble."
No, miss, you've given me a shilling. Miss.
It's quite all right. Keep the change.
It just immediately pockets it and look around as though...
Edmund's eyes are fucking goggling at this. Piss and bones.
Right.
God rewards the faithful.
Sticks and stones. Here we go.
Okay. Who wishes to make a dexterity drive roll?
Oh Lord!
I don't have any points in that, but I'm willing.
Not I.
I can do that. I've got.
I'm somewhat dexterous.
Yeah,
Can I help? Can I give the help
Alternatively-
action with my?
I'm going to say
my-
2 people can because it's a rowing boat. So
What is
2
it?
people are gonna
Dexterity.
drive.
Dex and drive.
I've got nothing in
Oof.
it.
Ooh.
And can I get it from someone else who's rowing? I believe that's
I'm-
Edmund.
I'm
Edmund,
happy.
take it.
I'm happy to do that. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the story of how we got lost at sea.
Okay, so Tristan's
We have
rolled a
one level.
7 for 0 successes, and Edmund has rolled a 10 for 1. So there is a really unpleasant scraping sound, and you can see over on the pier, not so far away, Samuel just cringing as the boat just scrapes along the side of the stonework at the edge of the Thames until you come to rest against this gap in the stone.
Is there somewhere I can loop the rope to make sure it doesn't drift away?
There does look to be a ring that you could attach the rope to from here, yeah.
Perfect. Okay. I attach the rope.
Okay.
Presumably What time is it?
We'll say it's going to like 5 to 6 p.m.
Does anyone have a light source?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool. In that
It
case,
is very dark, and
Yeah.
even like a few steps in where the sunlight starts to fade.
I have an electric lamp.
Ooh,
My,
Anisha,
my.
would you like to describe the lantern?
what?
Ooh, the Lantern of London.
So the
Lantern of
way
London?
I
London's
saw it
lantern?
was, I think the way you said is it kind of draws out from within itself.
So you kind of slice,
Like
takes
you
out
kind of
this
slot it out.
cylindrical thing made of brass and
Yeah.
flicks a... Reno's running to get one because you can never stop being a
Oh.
scout. It's...
But it's
But it's
styled like an old-fashioned kind of lantern that you would.
as you slide apart these 2
Carry.
parts of this cylinder, a electric filament inside flickers to light, and through a red tinted sheath of glass starts to shine out a light that illuminates your way.
Goodness gracious.
I'm going to let our nerd grab his lantern to show us,
Yeah.
and then we will proceed.
Just a little something I put together.
You made this?
Uh-huh.
I always knew you were bright.
It's that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You just have one of those. That's amazing.
It's solar powered too. This
They
is
are
not
good.
This is not sponsored. I'm sorry. I always get it.
Excellent.
The visual is always useful.
Yes.
So we now have red light.
Red light.
Coins,
So-
lanterns, boats. It's all very, very, very ferryman-esque.
Mm.
I feel
Okay.
slightly unsettled. And that's when
Oh,
the music
no.
chooses to stop. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Ooh, new song.
Sander, no.
As you step into this darkness, illuminated by the bloody red light of Oliviera's lantern. The sounds of the docks fade behind you. You're going a ways before, in the ceiling above you, something catches and reflects the red light. A length of quarter-inch thick copper wire drops through a grate above you, and then it's clearly stapled along the ceiling of this stone tunnel, going deeper.
I think we need to follow it. Keep going.
It's not long before the red light starts to pick out the edges of the room where the tunnel expands. You can see flickering somewhere around a corner of this room. There appears to be gaslight. What you see immediately in front of you as you reach the edge is the same stonework of the tunnel, which you can see is older than the buildings of the docks that stand atop it. Ancient-looking, heavy wooden columns connect to beams holding up the warehouse above. The floor here is ancient and cobbled, and you can see where dirt from generations has accrued. It looks like you're in the basement of what was once St. Catherine's Hospital. Any of you who've lived in London for a long time know it's not uncommon to level the bits that sit above ground and simply build atop them. That appears to be what's been done here. I'd like everyone to make me a perception notice roll to pick out further details.
Woo! 0.
A 1?
This isn't sense danger, is it?
Notice.
Actually, I would say this is to sense danger.
2
Oh,
levels
okay.
of success.
If it is the
Notice,
sense
notice,
danger,
notice perception.
I would get 2 extra on the roll. So
So
that
that would be
be
2 levels of
Okay,
success.
okay.
I'm going to give this to Nathaniel for the sensing of danger. Olivia, Rice, and Edmund get notice the same things. So, the room you see in front of you, you're coming up, there is a wall that carries on from the tunnel on your left. So that the room doesn't widen on that side. It widens on the right. You can see these columns going down, heavy wooden beams going up and attaching to similar ones supporting the roof. The floor is dirty. Up ahead and around a left-hand corner, maybe 20 yards away, there appears to be gaslight flickering out. It looks like the room opens up there, though you can't see around that corner as yet. What you can see are 2 heavy metallic cages. Small, but the size to be a dog crate. And there are, just barely visible in the combined bloody red light from Oliviera's lantern and the gas lamp coming around the corner, 2 shaggy forms in them. They look to be canine, though much bigger than your friend's Skip. But stood in the corner, facing away from you, is a man with broad shoulders in a sweat-stained shirt. You can see the leather cord of the apron around his shoulders. He is slumped forward, silent and moving.
Standing?
Shaggy brown hair. Standing, but his shaggy brown hair looks unkempt and greasy.
The floor, you said the floor was dirty and kind of covered in things, and a layer of grime. Is there any indication of traffic coming through here that has disturbed the dirt?
It looks like on the left side of the room there is a trail that goes back and forth between the tunnel and that corner going around into where there's gaslight. Anisha.
How long has it been since we first left the doctor's lodgings?
Been probably a little less than 12 hours.
Oh, that was also okay. Are we assuming... How long ago was it since I last used the site, sorry, would you say?
That was back at the apothecary, so I'd say that's probably been about 2 or 3 hours.
Okay. Back then, if I can retcon having taken some more medication,
Yeah, you will have had to.
I am now 2 to 3 hours, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that gives us time. I'm going to take some more points off. I'm going to use the site. Okay,
While Olivia does that, Oliviera, sorry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crouch down silently. I'm going to pick Skip up and I'm going to say, not through a whisper, not through an exhaled whisper, but through an inhaled whisper, I'm just going to whisper to him, "Graveyard quiet."
You hear that very subtle click of his teeth opening shut.
I would like, if I may... What are my eyes doing at this point?
Your eyes get that sheen at the back of the retina.
How would they look to someone looking at me without the glasses?
Like a cat's eyes in the dark.
Okay. I take the glasses off. I tuck them away. I bring out my derringer. And I point it at the figure.
You flip your wrist, and with a snap of springs, a derringer pops into your hand.
I say and do nothing more.
I'm going to make a quick roll or something.
That's never good.
No, I think this is good.
Okay.
Tristan.
Oh, I recant.
Okay. With the sight, you can see glowing red through the man's back, and a trail of it leading up his spine and into his head. Similarly, you see the same in the dogs, but the physiology is different, the pattern is the same.
Who's going to be the one to break the silence?
Nathaniel is gonna push your gun down. Not aggressively, just...
Turn and I look him straight in the eye.
Oh, that's great.
You
So-
can
Just
see
preparing.
the reflective light in her eyes.
I was going to
Just
say,
preparing. It's okay. I allow the gun to be pushed down. I don't resist at all. But it stays in my hand.
I'm going to mime as best as I can, like, give me the knife.
Oh,
Because I remember there was a conversation around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I pass the knife.
wonderful.
Tristan also pulls a knife out of his boot if you want a second knife.
I also have a knife in addition to the gun.
Edmund looks around somewhat perplexed that everybody has so many weapons just on hand, ready to go, and looks not unstartled at Alice and gives like as if to say, "Of course, miss."
Off your perception notice, those of you who got Edmund who got 2 and Oliviera who got 2, you can hear something, the sound of someone moving around that corner where the gaslight's coming from.
In addition to the guy we see?
He's not moving. You can't hear him at all. He's stood facing the corner and slumped over.
Okay.
So we're talking like he's full like Blair Witch.
He's Blair Witching it.
Yeah, he's Blair Witching it. Okay.
Oh dear.
You know, I haven't even, you know what gets to me. I've never told you this. That image, good God.
It's right. Just a thing I do. It's not on purpose.
It's great.
Sorry.
It's great. It's horrible.
But it's great.
So.
It's in ghost stories as well. It's awful.
Are we still holding this lamp?
Yep.
And it's still illuminating into the space?
Yep.
And we can hear shuffling around the corner coming towards us.
Not coming towards you, just moving around there somewhere. It's not getting any louder.
Okay. And you said that there were gas lamps in this space as well?
They seem to be around that corner. That's where the light's coming from. You can't see them.
Right. Okay.
Could be just very bright candle light.
Okay.
Dominusha, you go first.
I was going to indicate to Skip to wait and to stay, and I was going to creep to that corner and get right down. What I want to do is I want to get like almost lying on the floor and just poke my eyes around that corner, or use the knife to kind of poke it around the corner and see in the reflection of the knife. But it's at ground level, not eye level, like it's as subtle as I can possibly be.
Do I have a mirror? I don't know if I'd have a mirror.
Okay.
Alice, would you have a mirror?
Hang on, I'm double checking something. Makeup compacts are from the early 1900s. This was before their time.
And say if you're going around the corner and you're going to use a knife to sort of get a reflection, I'm going to need a dexterity crime roll from you. It's going to be opposed.
Oh. Okay.
Must it be?
That is 1 success.
1 level of success. Do I DP this, folks? Nah, sod it.
I think...
Let's risk it.
Okay.
Ooh.
With 1 level of success.
You get a match, which means that the person doesn't notice you. As you go to the corner and crouch down, you tilt and it'll sort of reflect through the knife. You can see. In fact, make a perception notice roll.
Okay.
This is going to be, I'm going to say take a -3 because you're looking through the reflection of a not particularly high quality knife.
So -3 on my perception notice.
-3 on your perception notice.
Should have taken my knife.
I am going to drama point this because I think this matters, which means it's a +7.
Okay.
No, okay. Cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Absolutely.
And on a 10, you
Good.
get 6 levels of success. So what you see in the reflection of this knife is, the first thing you catch is 2 long trestle tables covered in chemistry equipment. Alembics, piping, other machines that you don't have a name for at first glance. And getting closer, you can hear the hiss of the gas heating some parts of this apparatus, the gurgling of things moving through the pipes. Against a back wall away from you, you can see a large brass-bound machine, and sat in the top of it, a red crystalline-looking tuning fork. There is a copper wire coming out of it, affixed to the ceiling, that is running back above your head and down the tunnel. And moving along that dressing table, tinkering with the equipment, there is someone with their back to you. A tall man in a dark black suit. He has slicked back dark hair.
Okay. I shuffle very slowly and very carefully back from the corner. I retract the knife. I return to the group, and I indicate for us to retreat some ways back down the tunnel, very quietly. And assuming that we all can kind of do that when we are sufficiently far away, again in an inhaled whisper to be as quiet as possible, I then communicate kind of everything that I've seen.
So it's only one man.
Well, and then there's the creepy guy in the corner and the couple of dogs in cages.
I mean,
Right.
I'd assumed that the guy in the corner was Thomas, but I may be wrong.
I think that sounds fair.
He
I'd
looked like
identify-
him from behind.
Yeah. It would make sense. This guy, do any of us recognize the other guy from the description?
Immediately.
I don't have a weapon, and I've got a knife, but I don't really feel that's enough.
I feel like it maybe has to be.
We've got two options. Option one, we do this ourselves. Option two, we go and get some help.
And who do you suppose is going to help?
What do you mean?
Who do you
you're gonna
suppose is
help?
going to listen to this?
Well,
There are children back up there with their lives at stake.
Yeah, and we've taken the
This is a
crystal.
time bomb.
Yeah, but we've taken the crystal.
But look how close he is to the thing. It's only a matter of time before he goes up there to fix it. I don't
Yeah.
think we have time for that.
Yeah, but
Sean,
Yeah.
you could make me a just intelligence roll
Okay.
or something.
Okay. One moment. Because what Edmund is thinking is you grab some of the people from the Mile End Vigilance Committee. Is his immediate thought, and he would have kind of suggested that as an option because they would absolutely have come. So you want me to run an intelligence, flat intelligence?
Yep. Just because you made reference to a lack of something.
Okay. Yeah, that's an 8. That's
Yeah,
one levels of
can't-
success.
Can't think of any weapons you might be able to source
No.
from nearby.
No.
Were any... Oh, no. I haven't seen it.
Has
I will add a detail as well because it may be relevant. As you tilted the knife, you could see there appeared to be another exit in that other room that you were looking around the corner into.
Oh, trap.
Okay.
Well,
Has Oliviera shared anything about what she saw in Thomas and the two canines?
I
Would
think
she?
she would have relayed it pretty instantly. Yeah.
Hmm.
Just that it's pretty much the same as what she's seen before in other victims.
It can pass to dogs. And he looks concernedly down at Skip.
I would have thought that they were being used as experimental subjects. Rather than it passing naturally would be my instinct, but
Okay.
I think we'd have heard more about it, seen more cases.
That was kind of what I thought. My misunderstanding. Okay.
No, it's fine. Valid concern.
So, are we wanting to try and make this happen against the huge monster of a man that is the butcher the dogs that have got all kinds of God knows what's wrong with them, and the mysterious man in the suit. Because I mean, it's 5 against 4, but I'm
It's
going to be
5
honest, I
against
don't
4 with 2 sick dogs, 1 sick man, and then 1 sick criminal. So
Okay, I'll go with the group.
Tristan pulls out his cane and just unsheathes just the tip of the blade that it's got on it.
Oh,
Yes.
I say.
Well.
Strike me down.
Can we secure the cages? Make sure they're not opening anytime soon.
Well,
No harm in trying.
While you come up with a plan, I'm going to do something else as well. Come on, Skip. Alright, I'm going to lead Skip away from everyone towards the entrance that we came in. I'm going to take him quite far down the tunnel, and then I'm going to tell him to stay, because I don't want him getting hurt.
Out towards the entrance of the tunnel, where the boat's moored, and he'll sort of, if you tell him to stay, he'll sort of whine ever so slightly in the back of his throat, but he'll sit.
Yep.
Is there anything else you want to grab from the boat or anything while you're there?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna, as I'm back at the boat already, I'm gonna realise that there's oars in the boat. I'm gonna grab both oars out of the boat, and I'm guessing there's not an anchor in this boat as such, because
it's a rowing boat, but each of the oars will count as a large club.
Cool,
So
that's fine. So I'm gonna grab both of the oars very carefully. I'm gonna bring them back with me. And I'm gonna get back and I'm gonna hand one to Nathaniel, because I know he was man of cloth, man of club.
You said a large club. There's small,
Yes.
medium, and then there's war.
Medium club, apologies.
Medium, yeah. Okay.
Can this club be used to speak to ghosts?
Rocks fall.
Yes.
I mean, we had 2, so as you got to pick, you could offer the father either or.
Oh, yes. Get on with it.
Get on with it.
I'm taking an oar. Yeah.
But am I sensing aura?
Boo. No, stop.
Make him a
Oh,
little
I
dingy
do
at this
love
point.
this scene.
This contrasted so much with the lovely, creepy, delightful music.
It really does.
Mhm.
Trying to
Okay.
create ambience. Dreadful people.
Shall we?
I suppose so.
Well, what's our plan?
Secure the
I mean,
cages. Presumably take the man by surprise.
Take him out if you can, but
Well,
Oh,
One
I
of us.
figured we were going to question him.
oh no, do you mean the butcher or?
No, I meant the man behind the corner. We take him by surprise.
I think clobber him about the head, get him to sink, and then deal with whatever else happens after.
Right.
Shall we then?
May as well.
Okay.
So you're going to try and sneak up behind the man and hit him with a club?
Yeah.
Okay. Who is doing that?
I mean, I was thinking of just back of his head and then questioning
I
him,
could also.
but
Okay. I need someone to say they're the person going up to do this.
depends what we think is better. As a
I'm
plan.
loving this, Olivier.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay,
Do it.
someone get ready with the club just in
I'll-
case.
I'll
Mhm.
stick near Thomas with the club in case as soon as he moves.
Tristan
Okay.
is absolutely going with Oliviera.
Okay.
Okay.
0 doubt.
I'd like to try and sneak up on him and press my gun to the back of his head.
We'll get to that in just a second. So, Oliviera and Tristan are going around the corner into this makeshift lab and attempting to sneak up on the man.
Yeah.
Nathaniel is standing as close to Thomas as he can go. And the other two of you, what are Edmund and Alice doing?
Alice is going to stay back. She's going to make sure the cages for the dogs are secure and probably not going to open.
The cages are currently open. They are not closed.
Oh.
Then
But the dogs are staying in there?
The dogs are just lying there.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if they're not combat ready, then I assume she's just gonna sort of stay back just in case.
Okay.
can we not close the cages?
Yeah.
You can try.
That might.
It might make noise.
It might make more noise.
I'm going to say closing a giant iron dog cage is going to make a noise. It would be whether or not
Yeah.
he notices said noise that would be the question.
Also, you could close it just as soon as you start hearing noise from
True.
Oliviera and Tristan.
True.
When he knows that we're here.
Yeah.
Essentially. Okay.
And Edmund?
So, I think Edmund will probably try and sneak up behind Tommy in the corner
Okay. So
and
with
be
Nathaniel.
poised, ready.
I am going to need crime dexterity rolls from Oliviera and from Tristan.
Can I want to use a drama point.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use more than one? Is that a
You
thing?
cannot use
You
more
can't
than
stack
one.
'em.
You can use
No.
a drama point.
I'm using a drama point.
I mean, it adds 10, so...
So this is
Oof.
crime. Yeah, I have
Ooh.
nothing in crime. Come on. Well, I'm gonna get at least a 1 success, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? She said.
Yeah.
She says.
With
I'm
a drama point, you have to.
Do I add this as a modifier? Sorry.
You do. You add it as a
I
plus
put 10 in.
modifier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, not bad.
Okay,
That's
so
4
what did
levels of
everyone get?
success. That's a 15.
Just enough.
I will spend the drama point to get up to a 15.
Okay, I will let you do that. After seeing the other person roll is a little bit questionable, but I will let you do that.
Cool.
You are able to quietly. There is a moment where you see your foot is about to step on a vial that's gone on the ground, Tristan, and just manage to keep your weight on your heel before moving it onto the ball of your foot and causing the glass to crunch. Silently, you move up behind him and press the cold of the derringer into the back of his neck, and immediately you see him tense.
What do you think you're doing?
Who are you?
You first.
Doctor. Yourself?
Ditto.
Can I get perception notice checks from both Tristan and Oliviera, please?
Did people use ditto then?
I don't really think it did. It feels more recent than that, but I'm not sure.
If
Definitely
not, then
If you
just
spent-
same.
Time
I
in
do believe it's
America.
typographical, so
Ditto is from the Latin idem dito.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yes, probably
Yeah.
they did. Can I get a notice roll from Oliviera, please?
Yes. Notice perception, yeah?
Yes, please.
0 from Tristan.
That's an 11, so that's 2 success levels.
As you say save, you feel his weight shift and you realise he's drawn his hand from his pocket.
Okay.
And what manner of doctor are you?
Damned good one. And I would like, with my other hand, if I can, to draw a scalpel.
Okay. You notice the way he's tensing, he's about to move with the thing he's got in his hand. I will say you get a chance to react to this as it is happening. What would you like to do? You've got the scalpel in your left, you've got the Derringer in your right.
Which hand has he got something in?
His right.
Okay. Where am I in what's my position in relation to his, just so I can picture exactly how this is lining
You are
up.
stood immediately behind him with the Derringer at the back of his head. You're almost centre mass with him.
So he's got his left hand just dropped.
No, his right hand's come out of his pocket. His left hand's down at his side.
Yeah.
His right hand's come out of his pocket, but you can't see what's in it because it's in front of him. And you're behind him.
Okay. I am thinking, and if anyone has anything better, please tell me. Slice up into his left hand with the scalpel, push him forward with the Derringer and bring it back and just hold it at him. And see if he spins around to face me.
Okay. So you sliced him. I'm going to say you get a free attack with your scalpel.
Yeah.
That's going to cause motion, movement, and sound.
It is.
At that point, I am going to say that certainly from Edmund's point of view, he is very much keyed in on Oliviera leading the action. And I would put forward that in the moment that there is a sudden action, that would be Edmund's cue to bring the oar down as hard as possible on Tommy's head.
And also for Alice to shut the gates.
Okay. So what's going to happen is I want an attack from Oliviera with the scalpel. So if you click the button next to your scalpel first.
How many drama points do I have again?
Now you have 9.
No, she has 8 because she's already used 2.
Oh.
And is this across the entire campaign?
Yes.
This is, you can get them back by doing moments of particularly good roleplay. But yes, they are a finite resource that you are expending.
Is it worth it? More experienced players than myself in this system, is it worth it? Or do we just roll?
No,
Just roll.
Just roll.
Just roll?
Just roll.
Okay.
You've got Tristan right there. Just roll.
So I'm rolling. I have to add other stuff in. Gear. No.
No, it's in combat.
Combat.
It's
Yes.
down in your melee weapons. Okay, melee
Got
weapons section. Just
Okay,
press the
so
button
I'm
next to it, and
clicking
then
the button
roll it.
next to scalpel.
Yeah.
Two levels of success, 8 damage.
You bring the scalpel up and his blood splatters down as you carve into his left wrist. Dealing
Oh,
8
I was going to go
points
for
of
palm
damage.
if that's all right.
Palm, yep, you could jab it into his palm. Again, blood splatters down. He hisses in pain. And he brings his right hand down on the desk in front of him as he falls forward as you push him.
Okay.
and there is a single solitary tone of a tuning fork. At which point, I'm going to
No.
need initiative rolls from everyone.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
I thought you couldn't end it there.
Given what was said previously about as soon as there was action, we would.
You will still get a free action at the beginning of the
Right.
round, because you have said you would react to the sound of violence, so I will give you that. You and I'm going to say Nathaniel will probably get free attacks on Thomas Cooper.
Yeah.
16 for Tristan.
13 for Alice.
I get a +5 to my initiative because I have fast reaction speed.
Yes, you do.
Oh, so do I.
Oh, I forgot. I'm actually at a 21.
Dang.
I forgot.
Do
That's
I
fine.
have this? I'm assuming not.
That's on me to have remembered. That's
No
my fault.
modifier listed.
I rolled it without the modifier because I thought there would be a pop-up, so mine is actually a 12.
Okay.
Does everyone in this group have fast reaction time?
Yeah, do I need to add anything?
So at the
I'm
top
assuming
of
not.
the round, no, I don't believe you have that skill.
Yeah.
So at the top of the round, we'll have Tristan. Just going to make a quick note of where everyone sits.
Oh boy.
We got this.
He hasn't even said who he is yet.
Yeah,
Is it
we don't want to.
A doctor.
You can heal us.
What if he's the doctor? What if?
You have no idea how much self-control it took to not.
Dang it.
Doctor Who!
Yeah.
Okay, I want attacks with your oars from Nathaniel and from Tristan, please.
Okay.
He will not be dodging because he has not quite come online.
I don't think that's right.
No, neither of that's right. You've both got them set to bash without having to reset them, so you need to set the damage to something else, then back to bash for it to
okay.
work. However, what's your base damage on each of those?
12.
Yeah.
I'll get to it in the second edition. You both bring the oars down as hard as you can, doing a combined total of, I believe it was
13 and 15.
15, just in the maths. 28 points of damage as you just slam these oars down with a heavy, meaty crunch on this man's head and shoulder.
Non-lethally, please.
As hard. You said it. I'm sorry, but Edmund said as hard as I can. That doesn't sound very non-lethal to me.
Yeah, Edmund was going full force.
Okay.
As you do so, he stumbles forward into the wall and then just lifts himself back up and turns with an animalistic snarl, and you can see tears of blood just streaming down his face, his teeth bared in bestial rage. Alice, you are going to grab the grate, at which point you hear a feral snarl beneath you and look down your skirts to see its eyes open and teeth bared, a dog advancing on you.
Oh dear.
We're going to start the round with Tristan.
Okay, so Tristan has just seen this man strike a tuning fork, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whichever hand that was, it was his right hand, right? That
Yeah.
he did that with. Tristan is going to try and cut off his right hand.
Okay, I am going to need you to make me an attack with your cane sword.
Oh yes. So he draws his cane sword, and again, just like before, all the warmth, all the joie de vivre goes entirely out of his eyes and his posture. So
He's
2
going to-
levels of success.
He's going to attempt to dodge. Oof, he just fails. You don't quite take the hand off, but you leave a massive gash in his forearm as he stumbles back from the blow.
As he stumbles back, is he looking at me now?
He is looking in your direction, yes.
I have a second action, right?
How much dex do you have?
5.
Yeah, you have a second action. It's at a -2 penalty.
That's fine, because I don't need to roll for it. I just look at him.
Ah, yes. I'll make a willpower roll for this man.
While we do that, can I check? Did he drop the tuning fork that was in that hand?
No.
Okay.
A willpower roll. He screams as he backs away from Tristan, who is just staring at him. Is this an area of effect right now, or is this directed?
You direct. I'm directing it.
You're directing it. There is a cast to Tristan's face which you have not seen. It has gone pallid and firm, and his eyes are glinting strangely, Olivia, as this man shrieks and stumbles away from him.
Is there anything that might frost over?
Some of the liquids in the vials on the thing are slowly starting to just condense frost across them. With that, that will end Tristan's turn. Alice, there is a snarling dog coming out of one crate and another one coming around. Both of them have their eyes fixed on you.
Okay, can she shut the crate on one of them?
I'm going to say that's going to be a strength athletics. It's going to require 3 levels of success. This is moving a very heavy iron grate.
I don't want to use a draw point for it, and I don't. Yeah. Okay, no, she's just gonna, like, skitter back with the parasol up. Like, almost readying herself, like, if one of them tries to come at her.
Mm-hmm. So you would like to hold an action to attack one of them if they attack first?
Absolutely.
Perfect, you can do that. That will bring us to Edmund. You can see, as he's turned towards you, hanging out of what were moments ago limp fingers, but now have turned into a white-knuckled fist, is a heavy, bloody cleaver in Thomas's hand.
Okay. I'd like to do like some kind of like spin attack with the ore in hand so that it connects with his arm, like blade first of the ore, like somewhere up on his bicep. So the idea being that it would make that hand drop the cleaver.
Okay. Cold shots aren't really a thing at this point, but we could go with an attack. If you bring him to the point where he's insensible and can't fight, then he will drop the cleaver. So make me your attack. He will attempt to dodge.
Okay.
Or no, he'll attempt to parry.
Oh, goody. Okay,
It's
I
2
rolled an
levels
11, 2 levels of success, 14 damage.
He's going to roll as well. Oh, he rolled a 10 on the die, getting 4 levels of success, doing 16 damage. As you bring the ore down on his shoulder, he just charges forward, snarling at you, and just brings this cleaver across your chest, and blood just splatters onto the ground as you take 16 points of damage.
Damn. Okay.
That is his defensive action for the turn. That will bring us to the Doctor, who is stumbling away from Tristan, and his injured right hand is shaking. He shoves the tuning fork away, and he's going for something in his pocket, and you see he pulls out a revolver, clicks back the hammer, but he's sort of stumbling away from the two of you. But that's going to be his action. He is too scared to act beyond changing that. He's stumbling towards the exit. He looks to be trying to get away from you. Which will bring us to Oliviera.
Okay. Question. Tristan, did I know this was a thing?
Oh no, definitely not.
Okay. We're learning some new things. Right. Oliviera is going to try and stop the doctor from escaping.
Mm-hmm.
She is going to try and shoot him in the leg
Okay.
and incapacitate him.
Yeah, you can make me a roll. Make me a fire-off shot. He's attempted to dodge once already, so he doesn't have any defensive actions left this round.
So this is just going back to skills, sorry.
No, this is going into your combat again and just.
Oh, I'm staying in
on
combat,
the-
okay.
Clicking on the button against Derringer and firearms.
There's my Derringer. There is my Derringer. Cool. Please. Oh, it's just one. It's 13 damage.
He doesn't
I've
need
rolled
to
a 10.
dodge. The bullet flies into the meat of his leg, and again, blood splatters against the ground as the resounding crack from the firearm hurts both yours and Tristan's ears for a moment, though Tristan doesn't flinch. He stumbles back. He's starting to look very unwell as blood is soaking into his trousers and both sleeves of his jacket.
Do I have a certain amount of movement?
Yep, you can move.
Can I try and block the exit?
I
wanna
can say
follow
you
him.
can move parallel to him. You can be following
Okay,
him.
yeah.
You probably
I
couldn't get
wanna
ahead
follow
of
him.
But yeah.
I want to follow him, yeah.
That's absolutely fine. That will bring us to one of the hounds, which Snarling is going to snap at Alice. However, she does have a held action and gets to use it first.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to attack with a parasol?
I would. I've already switched it up with the bash thing, so I can just...
Oof. I'm going to say it doesn't take a defensive action. 'Cause it doesn't view you as a threat just yet, but you bash it on the nose with your parasol, and there's a momentary as it knows takes it,
Oh,
hit it full in the nose with the parasol, and it clearly doesn't like it. However, it is then going to snap at you. Are you going to attempt to dodge, parry?
Well, I'm going to use the drama point to parry.
Okay. Add plus 10 to your attack. Is that with the parasol?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
A
So let me
parasol.
Oh, he rolls a 0. He rolls a 1 and gets 7. 0 levels of success.
Ooh,
6.
What?
A parry soul.
Bring this parasol down again on the dog, and there's just a clunking sound as its head bounces off the cobbles with the force
If
of the blow.
if I may, there's
Yeah.
like a thing where like it comes at her and she kind of moves the handle up to block its jaws,
Mhm.
spins the thing around, and just bam.
Yeah, the dog gets slammed against one of the columns, and you hear a like snapping sound as it hits.
Oh.
Is he knocked out?
No, the dog is injured, but it gets itself back up. That will bring us to Nathaniel.
Nathaniel just saw Thomas cleave Edmund across the chest, so he's gonna do something about that. A disarm. Is that an opposed roll, or does he use a defensive action for that?
Disarm would be. There isn't a great rule for it at the moment. There is the attempt to take something off someone, but that would be kind of, you need to restrain them and stuff. At this point, we're probably better just trying to knock him out.
Knock him out. Okay, sure. Then I'm just gonna do just that. Hit him again with the ore, and I am specifying non-lethal damage.
Okay. You're going for the stomach, so you're trying to knock the wind out of him and get him on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah.
One level of success. He has used his defensive actions. 13 points of damage. He takes this ore full in the gut, and you hear through his snarling lips as the wind is driven out of him. He is still barely on his feet, but he is on his feet. Is that everything from Nathaniel?
That is everything for now, yes.
Unfortunately, that does bring us to Tom's Cooper's round. He is going to attempt to slash at Nathaniel with the cleaver.
Okay. I'm gonna parry, I think.
Harry?
Parry?
That's 2 levels of success with the cleaver.
Don't make the joke.
So that's just an attack roll with my ore, right?
That's just an attack roll with your, but you need to get at least 1 level of success higher than him.
Oh god, okay.
There are so many jokes in here. I'm sorry.
No.
Not that.
I'll make the joke
Unfortunately-
for you, Anusha. That is some great cleavage.
Oh, that wasn't my joke.
Boom,
That wasn't my
hiss.
joke.
Oh,
Boom,
okay.
hiss.
Defending your parish.
Oh, okay. Also good.
Oh, yeah.
Parry for the parish. Parish or
Anyway,
parish. There's loads in there.
this
Variation.
cleaver digs down into Nathaniel's shoulder and red blood splatters against the white dog collar as you take 14 points of damage.
Oofed.
And he just snarls in your face. You can see the tears of blood streaming down his face as well. That is going to bring us to... Ooh,
As
Yeah,
he
like-
snarls, he snarled at both of us. Has red speckles of blood hit us at all, or
How dare you?
it's
How-
important to check these informations?
yeah,
You're-
there's
Oh,
going to be
boy,
there's
yeah.
going to be a constitution roll at the end of this. Yeah, you're also drawing some blood by hitting it with oars. Yeah.
Yeah. He's also hit us with a bloody cleaver as well.
You're the kid. You're the kid that reminds the teacher of the homework right now.
However, it is the second dog at the bottom of the round, which is going to again go for Alice. I believe. Did you have? What's your dex, Alice?
5.
So you do have a second defensive action, which is at a -2. It is
Okay,
going to
yeah.
attempt to bite you. You're going to dodge or parry.
I'll go for another parry.
Okay,
Wild choices happening here.
1 success. For
Okay,
10
let me
damage
just
from the dog.
Let me just pull up the parry thing. That's an unarmed parry.
Just attack with the parasol.
Oh, okay.
That's the
Okay.
way that works. With 4 successes from Alice. The dog again attempts to bite you, but just this parasol just comes across and knocks it in the face. And there's just
Yeah.
as the dog is just knocked sideways. As Alice is holding her own extremely well against these 2 dogs, just parrying and throwing them about. And the dog takes 10 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
However, that brings us back up to the top of the round with Tristan.
So, remind me, for movement, isn't it based on, like, your dexterity?
It is. There's no
Vaguely.
hard and fast rule. Dexterity is an indication of how fast you can move.
Can I get out in front of him as he's trying to get to the exit?
I will say make me Dex Athletics Acrobatics check to get in front of him. That won't cost an action. It will just be an indication of how swiftly you've been able to move and move through the obstacles.
Okay. So, let's see. On 4 levels of success,
Yes.
can I? He's very much like, he's not running. He's literally just using his full stride. So it looks like he's barely moving at all, but he just kind of is crossing the room at wild speed with this look of utmost expressionless contempt.
From your perspective, Oliviera, behind you as you're sort of facing off gun to gun against this doctor, a figure just slides into view behind him, looking like death itself, as this pallid cast across Tristan's face just appears behind him.
Point of clarification: is Oliviera the only one who can see this? Because
I'm gonna
presumably
say
we're focused on,
You're
on
focused
Tommy,
on Tommy.
and Alice is distracted
Alice
by the
is
2
around
dogs.
the corner, so at the moment only Oliviera is seeing
Mhm.
this.
Cool.
I've just thought of something. Who has the lamp at this point?
You?
You do.
At some
I'm
point,
assuming
I
it's shut at some point. because
yeah. At
you're
some
trying
point,
to
I'll have
sneak up on
stashed it.
Yeah.
Okay, but I can still
There's
still see,
gaslights on
right?
this part, so you can see. Yeah.
Cool.
Tristan
Oh my
brings
God.
his sword down across this guy's back.
Okay, would you please make me a roll? He isn't seeing you, so...
So that's 4 levels of success, 16 points of damage.
Oh, on 16 points of damage, Oliviera, from your perspective, a tip of metal moves across this man's shoulder down to his heart, and you just see red bloom across his tweed clothing, and he just slumps to the ground in front of you.
What, just completely down?
He's very much dead.
Oh, he's dead! We've killed him!
This sword just moves through his chest.
Oh boy. Okay.
I am assuming, Tristan, you are not correcting me on this, and that was intended to be a lethal strike.
It wasn't intended to be a lethal strike, but...
You are hitting him very hard in the back with a sword.
Yeah, I guess I have to go with it now, so...
Okay. That will bring us to the end of Tristan. Alice, that will bring us to... Oh,
I've got another...
action.
Second action, I'm guessing... So it was my movement to get out ahead of him, so I'm going to just take my second action to move just as briskly back into the other room.
Yep.
Before you do that, may I ask permission to... So what's happened? So you've swiped him across the back with the sword cane.
Mm-hmm.
Have you then had a moment of stillness?
Probably.
Okay.
Do you want it?
At that point, because I think, even if I've not stashed it, it's fine. Stash the scalpel. I want to take you by both shoulders and try and make sure that Tristan is still aware of me, aware of what's happening, and is on our side and hasn't been taken over by something, because I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on with him.
Tristan, you look into
So I'm just like
his
looking
eyes.
into your eyes, like almost compelling you to reassure me that you're with us.
They are pale, they are icy, but he just grabs... He doesn't grab you by the wrist to take your hand off. He grabs you like hand over hand to take your hand off of him.
Okay, cool. That's enough. I let him go.
Okay.
When he enters the room, he, like, whatever the nearest metal surface is, he clangs his sword against it.
One of the hounds turns towards you. The other one is still menacing Alice. With that, Alice, it is your go.
Okay. The one that's still menacing her, is that the one that's closer to her or farther away?
That's the one that's closer to her, definitely.
Okay, so he's probably got the other one. So she's going to just charge forward and try and slam the parasol down on the dog.
Okay, absolutely.
There's one thing here.
Dodge. Oh, and a 14. Unfortunately, the dog just backs out of reach as the parasol slams down on the cobbles and ricochets back. Do you want to use your second action offensively or keep it for your defenses?
I'll keep it for defenses, just in case.
Okay. In which case, then, that will take us to Edmund.
Cool. Edmund's just going to do another bash with the oar. He's tried the bone and that didn't break, so instead he's going to try piss and he's going to go for the guy's crotch with the edge of the oar.
Okay, yeah, make me your attack roll. He's going to attempt to dodge.
Do we need a warning for the audience that they might feel
Winston.
That's going
yeah.
in the content.
You may
description.
feel some sympathy pain.
Yeah.
That bloody hurt! 2 levels of success with 14 points of damage.
And he gets a roll of 8 on his dodge and 0 successes, meaning with 14 points, you just bring this oar up between his legs and there's a And he just sort of topples sideways and collapses into the fetal position.
I'm not even a guy, and that sounds horrendous.
He is seemingly unconscious and presumably quite badly injured by that.
Yeah.
That leaves anything else from Edmund?
He's literally just going to look around. He'll see that there are 2 dogs still remaining. He's going to see that one is... He's basically going to do a quick sense check of what's going on, and he's just going to bring his oar around so he's ready for the next, the closest dog, and he's probably going to like make sure Nathaniel knows that's where the next dog is, or that's where the next target is as well.
Okay then. Olivia.
Okay. Is there anything else in this laboratory that I need to be aware of? Stop, pocket, guard, anything? Like...
I will say, based on being in here and having had the description before, you can see there's a lot of equipment. Some of it clearly has what looks to be probably infected blood in it. You can still see it glowing from using your sight before.
Mm-hmm.
There is actually a very bright red aura around a distillate that appears to be sitting in a large piece of equipment that looks like it may be distilled from the blood.
Okay.
It looks like a red crystalline structure. And then there is the machine on the far corner with a large version of the tuning fork that he presumably still has in his pocket. That does not currently appear to be doing anything.
It's not active.
As far as you can tell, it's the one that was attached to the wire. So why it may be active, it's not referring anything up the wire to where it's being used.
Okay. I don't know what's happening in the next room. I don't know if anyone is going to come round here. So I would like to take the tuning fork from his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd like to kind of as quickly but as surreptitiously as I can head round into the next room and see what's going on.
Okay, you're able to grab the tuning fork from his pocket, go around the corner. What you see is a hound is currently menacing Tristan, another is menacing Alice, and unconscious and moaning in pain on the ground is the form of Thomas Cooper.
Does Oliviera still have the sight on?
Yes. They are still all glowing red in the lungs and up the spine into the head.
What does Tristan look like?
Tristan! Oh! Good point.
Oh,
Tristan,
yeah, people might... I'm the doctor. People might need healing.
I mean, yeah, there's several people bleeding. Like, it looks like there's bleeding gashes on both of Edmund and Nathaniel. For a moment, as you catch Tristan, you think you see in profile a white, pallid face moving beneath his face. And then it's gone. However, you use your action to get the tuning fork, so that's your turn.
Dude. Okay.
So that will go back round to the first hound who was going to attack Alice. So he's going to go in for a bite. You've got 2 defensive actions. Dodge or parry?
Parry, please.
Okay. Start with the parasol.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2 levels of success with the bite. You'll need at least 3 successes with the parasol.
Okay.
With 4 successes, you bring the parasol down on the dog's head, and its legs just splay out underneath it as you just knock this dog unconscious. And leave it completely supine at your feet.
Mm-hmm.
That will bring us to Nathaniel.
So the others have returned from the other room, so I know that place is safe, so all that's left is the second dog.
Correct.
I'm going in with the full intent to attack, but I want to know from you if I get closer. Anything happen? Because of the thing I have?
No, that's not making a difference. Almost like it's not under its own power.
Fair, understandable. No, then I'm just gonna hit it. Great sadness. Bonk.
Content warning, dog bonking.
Ew.
Sean, you did.
It does not succeed on its dodge as you bring this all down, and just again with a whimper, this dog is rendered no longer a threat. It is not killed outright, but you render it no longer a threat.
I am so sorry to all the dogs in the world.
Hey, he's not dead. He's not dead.
And with that, the room grows still. You can hear the sounds of your panting breathing and the laboured and pained breaths of the two animals and Thomas, who you have managed to render unconscious with blunt force.
Right. Is everyone okay? Oh, goodness, you're not okay. She's gonna move over to Nathaniel and Edmund.
I'll be all right, miss. Please don't get blood on your dress.
Oh, it's all right. I have others. Dr. Rice, I don't know how to treat this. Could you?
Oliviera's gaze has been frozen on Tristan's face ever since she saw that shift happening. And at hearing her name, she suddenly snaps out of that. And I'd like to go over and heal whoever needs healing.
Okay.
I think Nathaniel needs.
Who needs it
I
most?
think Nathaniel needs
Is it
it.
Nathaniel?
I think so.
I'd like to heal Nathaniel as best I can.
Sure.
So that's going to be a doctor roll. So Doctor Intelligence roll, please.
No, Dr. Rice.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha. Let's get back onto skills. There we go. Doctor Int. Cool. Because that's 2 levels of success. That's a 12.
So 2 levels of success is double to 4 points of life points because we're using a doctor's bag that can be returned.
While she's healing them, Alice is going to sort of leave her to it, and she's going to move around the corner to where the chemical stuff is.
Yep.
Tristan is already moving that direction himself.
This is Edmund.
Understood. Essentially, Olivier, you're able to bandage the wound, disinfect it with a little bit of alcohol, which stings no end, but you're able to staunch the bleeding and patch him up. It's only a shallow cut. It glanced off his ribs, thankfully.
Okay. When that's done, I head around with everyone else.
Upon seeing the dead man, of course, Alice is...
You okay?
Tristan wordlessly steps on his pocket where he thinks the tuning fork should be.
There is no sound of crunching crystal under your foot.
Right.
I am going to, if I may, reach down to the body. I'm going to reach into my pocket. I'm going to put something into the palm and I'm going to see what happens. They won't see what it is, I'm hoping. But it is the pocket watch.
I have to ask a clarifying question of the player. Elliot,
Yes.
in the state that you're in, do you think there would have been an ounce of restraint in that final strike, or not?
I think there would have been an ounce of restraint.
Tick. 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 As the pocket watch you've placed in the doctor's hand ticks, ever so faintly.
I remove it, I put it back in my pocket. And I just kind of stay there. He's alive. He's alive.
Barely, and he will need immediate medical attention to stay that way. He is not currently stable.
What is the ethical thing to do here?
We should
I
save
want to
him.
know what's going on.
Well,
I want to
so
know
that
what's
we can-
going on.
we-
I stabilize
yeah, we
him.
need-
I want to stabilize him.
That's going to be a doctor's roll. You can a
Okay.
doctor intelligence roll. You can add 2 to your roll for having your doctor's bag with you.
Thought you could only use one doctor's roll per session.
Per
or is that-
person.
Can
Per
benefit.
person, a person can benefit from one per session.
Oh, Gotcha.
Per day.
Yeah, sorry.
How much am I adding? Sorry, 2 was it?
Plus 2 from your doctor's bag.
And I've still got the sight, right?
You've still got the sight.
Can I give the... Never mind.
It's
It's the same roll.
the same roll.
It's the exact same roll.
It's the exact same roll.
So 2 levels of success, that's a 12.
With
So
2
12.
levels of success on the 12, you're able to staunch the bleeding. This man is not regaining consciousness anytime soon. He has lost a lot of blood. But
Okay.
you're able to staunch the bleeding enough that he could probably be moved to a facility and have a chance of recovery.
Okay.
Are there any records in this room?
There appears to be a pile of documents on one end of one of these long tables that have been set up for the lab.
Alice is
Tristan
going to go
crosses
over
them,
and yeah, Alice is going to go over there too.
Both of you sort of arrive at the same time. Immediately, you spot that the letterhead, the actual sort of document, so all of these seem to belong to Dr. Jonathan Whitlock. These are like the notes that were stolen from his office.
I suppose that answers that question.
Is there anything of particular interest as we flick through the notes?
There appears to be a journal that he's kept while he's been investigating this. He's taken meticulous notes of everything, every experiment, attempting to distill out of the blood evidence of whatever disease might have been inflicting people, which seems to have created a red distillate, crystalline in nature. There's notes of him attempting to report his findings that he thinks this disease may in fact be artificial to his colleagues in the Royal Society, where he's been roundly left out of the room. And he notes the fact that one of his colleagues in particular fixed him with a stare, one Dr. Algernon Serris. He makes note of spotting Dr. Serris in St. Catherine Docks while attempting to investigate. His findings that this seems to be in the epicenter of the pandemic. He makes notes that he spotted Dr. Serris noticing him. That last entry is dated yesterday night.
Is there anything else in his pockets at all?
There's the revolver that's still in his hand. There's a series of there's a coin purse. There's a scalpel not unlike the one you've been carrying with you. There is a vial with the fine red distillate in it. There is also a small note.
What does
You
it say?
take it out and unfold this small piece of paper. It appears to be blank.
Are you sharing that with the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Weird things.
Where's the light coming from in the room? Did we get to that, whether it was lanterns or candles?
There are some Bunsen burners that are sort of underneath some of the sort of chemical equipment, and there appears to be a couple of gas lamps that have been sort of fixed to the ceiling as well.
You said Bunsen burners?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just checking up on something, so everyone please feel free to go ahead with things while I...
Tristan... Oh, go ahead.
That could work.
I'm struggling here because I know a thing, but I don't think Edmund would know that thing. And that's where I'm really struggling.
I don't know if it's the same thing. Probably not. But there's something that I think Oliviera would know. I think she would. But would she?
If you're uncertain, you can ask if you would know a piece of information. I can suggest the roll that you could make to know it.
Okay. Invisible ink ?
You can make me an intelligence science roll.
Cool. I want to kind of hover the paper over a Bunsen burner and see what happens.
So if you are electing that you think she definitely would know that.
Do you think she would, given the entire context? I think it's
reasonable, given that she's a medical doctor with scientific training, she could understand how that particular chemical reaction would work and its uses,
I had the same thought, but that wasn't that. Then my issue was that isn't something that Edmund would have knowledge of.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Okay. So what am I rolling, sorry?
Oh, you don't have to roll. If you just think, if you're making that assertion, then I'm happy for you to just say that she knows that.
I think she'd know. I genuinely think she'd know.
As you bring the paper over the flame, there is a very, very brief illumination of a message. Initiate phase 2 of the project. M.
I repeat this to everyone else who's there. Could this be? Have the diary entries been read out? Do I know the name of the doctor who's here? Supposedly.
Can intuit from. Actually, that's a question. Have they been read out loud, Tristan and Alice?
Tristan would not have read anything out loud.
No, Alice neither.
No, at this point, it's not no.
So she's assuming at this point that this is possibly M. Or that someone called M has given this note. She's not sure which. She doesn't know that she can rule out one of those options.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Phase 2.
Nathaniel at this point is gonna walk over to the dead doctor, pick up his revolver.
He's not dead.
The not dead doctor.
The undead doctor. Oh no, don't say that.
No.
Yeah.
He's gonna...
The anti-dead.
No.
The alive doctor. He's gonna
the
flick
clinging
open...
on doctor.
He's gonna flick open the chamber and let all the bullets drop out. And then he's gonna toss the empty gun at the big crystal tuning fork that was hooked up to the machine so that it breaks.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say you're able to throw the gun, and as it passes through and slams it against the wall, it just cracks and shatters.
Then he's gonna pick up his oar and walk over to Thomas and attempt to carry him and say, just grab what we can and be done with this.
Is Thomas stable?
He's badly beaten, but he's stable. The hit to his head's the one you worry about, and you can see there's already a lump rising. But Deacon, is that you? Oh my head! Oh my bollocks! And he just pukes over the front of your vestments, unfortunately.
Ew.
is not a good day for the deacon.
No. You've been very sick, Thomas. Gonna get you home.
Where am I? Where are we?
Not important, right? Come with me. I'm gonna kind of manhandle him to the boat.
I'm gonna whistle for Skip and make sure he's okay.
There is a skittering sound down the corridor. Round in the corner is the Jack Russell, whose tail is wagging. He's finally been called.
Excellent.
So as he walks through, he goes,
Excellent.
because he can smell the blood.
Yep.
Oh.
Back in the other room,
Pick it up.
Tristan kneels down over the doctor,
Mhm.
and with just his finger and thumb, he pries open one of his eyes and just glares down at him.
Bad cop, bad cop.
There doesn't appear to be a response. He has lost a lot of blood. He is very much not conscious.
This is
I know he's not conscious.
Yeah.
This is eye frost over?
No.
No, his eye does not frost over.
But I do want
somewhere.
that face to be seared into his brain.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so clarifying question: are we all leaving?
At the moment, the only person who is left is Nathaniel
Okay.
with Thomas Cooper.
Oh. So what the devil are we doing about this, man?
We'll bring him to the authorities.
Tell them what?
That's a good question, actually.
Tristan is fully, completely back. Warmth, light in his eyes. I mean, tell them that he has a secret alchemical laboratory underneath St. Catherine's Dock?
I think there's enough evidence to certainly inform the authorities that there was something ill-advised or illegal going on down here, and that we found him. They may want to know how we ended up down here, but
we could somehow tie him to Dr. Whitlock's murder.
I mean, I could probably talk to someone. Yeah, I might be able to talk to someone to help us out a little bit.
I mean,
Would Oliviera have noticed that the diary entries were found?
I don't think that's
In
been
the
read out
papers.
loud, and you were busy with the doctor at the time.
Okay.
I mean, Jonathan's papers are here, so if they discover them, they'll put two and two together quite
Oh
easily.
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, good idea.
Anything in them? Anything particularly useful?
What was the potential name? Ceres? Algernon Ceres?
I don't know. I
Algernon
don't know.
Ceres.
I
Algernon
mostly
Ceres.
just skimmed them.
Would that ring? That wouldn't ring a bell to Oliviera, would it?
It would not.
Okay. I'd like to, at this point, take out the tuning fork that I pocketed.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of just go,
That's
what
where that
should we do with this? Yeah.
He seemed quite intent on using it when he saw us.
Using it
Which-
how?
It does suggest that it is rather unwholesome.
Chuck it in the Thames.
That's an
Break
idea.
it.
I don't know.
That's-
No one's going to be finding it under that water.
Maybe not today or tomorrow, but maybe someday.
Is it made out of crystal like the other
Does
one
appear
was?
to be, yes.
Crush it. Here.
That works. Crush it and chuck the bits in the Thames.
Tristan takes it, puts it down on the floor, and stomps it with his foot.
It crunches into your boot heel.
I know that's not the sound a tuning fork is meant to make, but that was satisfying.
There was a moment of hesitation there, but it quickly vanishes. She brings her arm back again. Is that everything, do we reckon?
Are there any records from this guy around here?
Nothing you can see.
And no samples or anything, right? Like no.
Okay, so
There's absolutely a small vial in his pocket
Oh.
that Oliviera found, but I don't know if she's
Okay.
mentioned that. There is also a lot of alchemical equipment that has stuff moving through it, what looks like infected blood, and also that powder, red crystalline powder, appears to be sat at the bottom of essentially it's the distillate that's gone through a process by the looks of it.
okay, the question is, should we keep this safe ourselves, or should we turn it over to the authorities, or should we leave it here for them to find?
Leave it as best we can, I think.
Well,
Destroying it just destroying it might be dangerous, and, well, I'm not sure moving it is a safe idea.
I mean, it's all set up.
Surely we should have kept the tuning fork to show that that's what he used.
Nah, I think that was more dangerous than this lot of stuff.
I mean, this still very clearly implicates him in some sort of medical strangeness.
Where's that lantern?
There's another crystal growing there.
Where's that lantern that you had?
I put everything else away. Take out the lantern, have it lit again.
We've got another passageway here that we've not really looked down.
Should probably do that then.
I wonder if that might have been the better way to go, rather than Nathaniel going that way back to the boat with Tommy.
Potentially. Let's see where it leads. See if it's viable.
I kind of want to go and get Tommy, go and get Nathaniel, so that we're all together, because it feels like that's... I don't want to fragment the group at this point.
By this point, Nathaniel would have probably come back for the dogs, so you could just stop him and say you're going that way.
Yeah, cool. Okay, and then I would want to go and investigate at least a little of the passage.
As everyone is going through that passageway, Alice is going to hang back. I'd like to make a dexterity crime roll, because she would like to sidle up to the notes and just sort of see, how big a pile is it?
It's sort of big. It's not a massive pile of notes.
Okay, is it something she could conceivably hide on her?
Yeah.
Like the notes themselves? Okay, so I'd like to make a dexterity crime roll and pocket them as surreptitiously as possible.
Please make that roll.
Do we contest that with perception rolls?
Well, she's waiting until you guys are gone, and then she's going to catch back up, so...
Fair.
I've
I
no
would say
reason.
you could make a perception crime roll to maybe a perception notice roll to maybe notice that she was slightly late following, but that would be the extent of it.
Nathaniel's kind
So
of
we're going to be potentially heading back into this room, right? We're just scouting ahead
Yeah.
Yeah.
to see what's up there. So we'd noticed they'd gone.
Potentially.
Okay, so that's 3 levels of success.
Okay. You take a moment just as the last of them head into the corridor, assuming that's where everyone is going. Yep. To pocket these and surreptitiously secrete them about your person.
And then hurry up to catch up with them.
Yeah.
But also try and make it seem like I've been with them the whole time, they just didn't notice. You know,
Yeah.
like, not rush up like out of breath, but just be like...
Yeah.
And then
Anyone
walk
who
calmly.
would like to can make a contested perception notice roll.
No, Nathaniel's out of it.
Yeah.
0 successes.
Yeah.
I'll try it. Might try it.
Edmund isn't gonna. He's still injured with the big slash across the chest.
Get the notice for Oliviera.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it. Apologies.
That's right.
Take your time.
Right hand side on the skills.
Notice. Got it.
Yeah.
It's 2 levels of success.
Fortunately, that is less than her 3, so as far as you're aware, Alice has been with you the entire time.
Fair enough.
You go down this side corridor, and it goes a little ways, not as far as the tunnel that came in, but you find a ladder rungs put into the wall at the end of this corridor. They lead up into a trapdoor that leads into a part of another warehouse. It looks like this part of the warehouse is blocked off by boxes. There is a small side door that leads out onto the street.
I feel like we probably shouldn't drag a couple of semi-conscious people up into the middle of a street.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah,
that
you're
might
right.
not be the
Entirely
best
too attention grabbing.
plan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course. It's much more subtle to have them on a boat coming up onto a dock covered in people bringing things on and off of ships.
Tell
I
you
mean,
what,
maybe it will.
sorry.
Maybe it will be at nighttime. Maybe it legitimately will be.
why don't we
There
stay
were no
here
ships when we came in.
and one person go and get the authorities? Then they can come here and,
That's fair enough.
take the man into custody.
Fair enough. All right.
No, go on.
I just think there's not many times that you come across a place like this that's got equipment like that and a space like that and isn't known about very much, and it leads out onto the river. I just wonder, is that the sort of space that might be better to maybe not share with the authorities and just keep to ourselves, perhaps?
For what possible reason?
Well, it's not often
Our
that
own
you get,
use?
well, it's not often that you get the chance to have a little place that's hidden. Who knows what we might need it for? I
Are
could
you
be completely
suggesting?
wrong, but
Are you suggesting we turn that place into our
I'm
secret base of sorts?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying having somewhere that's a little escape, what no one knows about, isn't necessarily the worst idea in the world. Am I wrong?
There's
No,
evidence
decidedly
down there.
not.
Not a particularly religious man, with my apologies to the deacon. But even I think that place is abhorrent.
Okay,
Stained.
fair enough. All right, let's do it. Let's let the authorities know.
We should get our story straight to explain why the man is rather scathed.
And how we went there in the first place.
And that.
Perhaps.
Oh, we've got our reason right here. Nathaniel. Sorry, forgive me. Deacon. I mean, no, that wouldn't work actually.
Explain.
I was thinking it wouldn't be impossible for you to say that someone had come to you in confession.
The whole point of confessional is that it's never revealed.
Yeah, but it wasn't really a confession.
You're asking me to lie about breaking my vows.
Alright, maybe it's not a good idea.
Why not keep it simple? This area, we heard something going on in there, or one of us did, perhaps, if there are certain people who don't want to be involved. And, well, we heard that the man, Mr. Thomas, was it? He found out that this man was responsible for the Red Death, as it seems likely that he was, especially with the equipment down there. So he came here to intimidate the man.
We don't know what
And-
he did. Why don't we just tell the truth of what we know?
Well, I suppose we could, but I don't think the authorities would believe a lot of the,
Because if he then wakes up and is
unusual.
contradicting us, that's going to look even worse for us.
Also, I don't think Thomas can sell a good lie right now with the state his head is
No.
in.
I suppose that's true.
Could we Could we get Catherine on board too? To back us on this?
To what end?
Just having a respected businesswoman who knows at least part of the story might help.
And when the authorities...
Knowing that we've saved some children might stand in our favor.
And when the authorities draw their attention to Catherine and investigate her premises, what will
They will
find?
find nothing. I'd make sure of that if I were to draw attention to her.
We can keep it vague.
It's an option.
We were on patrol, saw the disturbance. We investigated, found the list, visited Catherine. She told us about the docks. We came here, saw the bell, investigated, found the place. That's it.
Were attacked.
We're attacked. Defended ourselves. Done. None of that's a lie. Thomas doesn't get in trouble. We warn Catherine.
Honestly, I don't see a problem with that.
So be it.
So, the intention is you're going to inform the authorities of the place you found on the ground. You're going to use Catherine as your evidence as to how you found it.
And the list.
And the list. And you're going to use her as a witness to help explain that story. What is the explanation for the man being injured the way he is?
He attacked us when we confronted him.
Okay.
The gun is still there.
This is true. I'm going to cutscene this because I am very conscious that we have run over what we originally intended. You go to the authorities.
I get Thomas out there before we do.
You get Thomas out. Yes, Nisha?
Can I cast one final eye over the various vials and substances that are in that main room?
You go back. The substances are still there.
Okay.
The files are not.
Anything worth taking?
Maybe the substances are things you might want to keep out of other people's hands. I'll leave that to you.
Okay. Okay.
You go to the authorities. You inform them of the injured man. He's taken away. Catherine backs you to the hilt, explains that she had heard from Dr. Whitlock not only that he suspected the Catherine doctors being the epicenter, but also that he feared for his well-being, came to her and informed her that he thought he saw a colleague there, Dr. Algernon Ceres, who had threatened him. She's very convincing. She hails you as heroes who've attempted to forestall whatever's being done. The police are definitely skeptical about the idea that the Red Death is some sort of artificial contagion. But either way, the symptoms of the children seem to have started to subside significantly in the last few hours, as has everyone else who has been infected in Whitechapel. As the day draws to a close, you have made a not insignificant difference to this small part of the city. The sun sets on London, and its lanterns begin to be lit. Which is where we will end episode 2 of Lanterns of London. Looking forward to the next one. We hope you'll all join us for that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Ennui.
Bye.